that girl I knew. Walk into a smoke-filled room, a little black dress and mama shoes. Is it a little bit too soon? How could you be that girl I knew? Oh, oh, how could you be that girl I knew? Oh, oh, how could you be that girl I knew? Girl, I knew. How could you be that girl I knew? Walk into a smoke-filled room, but no one could keep their eyes off you. Every little drink or two. How could you be that girl I knew? Walk into a smoke-filled room, a little black dress and mama shoes. Is it a little bit too soon? How could you be that girl I knew? How could you be that girl I knew? How could you be that girl I knew?
Hello. How are we doing today, folks? How are you doing? Welcome. We're back. And well, this is the 7th stream in a week. Am I feeling okay? I don't know. Am I? That's the question. I don't think I am. Anyway, hopefully you guys are all good today. We're back. It's the Liverpool save. You guys know what it is right now. And well, here we are. Here's my beautiful face. So yeah, we're going to be continuing on here with Liverpool. In terms of how long we're going to be streaming for today, I'm not sure. It's going to be a little while. Might be until maybe 5 o'clock. Kind of a mid-afternoon stream for you guys today. But of course, we're going to be continuing on with Liverpool. I did play a few games after the stream yesterday. Of course, we finished it off with the 1-0 win against Arsenal. Since then, draw against Southampton, a win against Stoke, a few wins against Reading and West Ham. Kind of okay results, I guess. The draw against Southampton is annoying. Of course, we did draw to them 0-0. In the first game of the season as well. And well, if we look at the league table, it's not perfect by any means. It's not great at the moment. We are third in the league, but both United and City have played a game more than us. And well, to start off today's stream, we've got big games. They're taking on Chelsea and Spurs. So, I mean, if there was a time to start putting in some performances, it's at the start of this stream. We really need to hit the ground running today if we can. But anyway, we'll see how we get on here. Why are those players showing up as unknown? Weird. If I go back, is that because I was on the England screen earlier and it was saying unknown there? I don't even know. Apparently my player's ability is unknown. That is a weird bug. Anyway, we're going to continue on. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Because Sunday, you know, the weekend is coming up tomorrow. Well, the weekend's not coming up tomorrow. The weekend ends tomorrow. The new week starts tomorrow. Back to the crushing reality of work. Someone was asking about my assignments. There's nothing too crazy going on here. Just a few different nations being scouted. A few major tournaments here and there. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. I guess I could restart a few of these actually thinking about it. Anyway, we're going to get straight into the Chelsea game today and see how we get on. I haven't made any transfer dealings in January, so we are still sat on like £30 million. I'm tempted to save that for regens at this point. I feel like that might be the way to go. I'm kind of happy with our squad. Of course, we have got a bit of news, and that was the fact that Mbappe was out for 4 to 5 months with an injury. Federico Bernachetti, or Bernandez, as we've started calling him for some reason that I can't really remember, he's injured as well. So that is a little bit of a concern in the attacking midfielder department. I did look at maybe getting in a new attacking wide midfielder. Another thing worth noting is the fact that Matip is away on African Cup of Nations duty, so we are playing Chow at centre-back today. So that is a pretty big miss for us. Matip, one of the big performers in our team, and so to be without him is a little bit of a concern. WinRAR is a free download, Morgan. There's literally a video in the description of the video about my skin that talks about how to install WinRAR if you don't know what you're doing. but it is just win while he's free. Not the best start to the stream. Chelsea taking an early lead in this game. They've actually bossed possession early on, which is a little bit of a concern. I did answer already, Kevin, your question, but I'm going to be streaming for a few hours today, probably until maybe 5 o'clock, kind of mid-afternoon. We'll see how things get on. You know, if the stream's going really, really well, we might just turn it into a marathon stream. You might just stream for 12 hours. No, we're not streaming for 12 hours. I'll stream for 12 hours if we reach, I don't know, if we reach 40 subscribers on Twitch. No, that's not going to happen. We've got about 17 at the moment. I will say, we are very close to unlocking a new emote here on Twitch. So if you are enjoying the stream, if you've been thinking about it and you're thinking, I'd like a Mark Viduka face for an emote to use in Twitch chat with an Australian flag in the background, like, consider subscribing today. That's the best motivation I can give you. But, no, we're not doing a 12-hour stream. So hello to everyone who is tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all good today. We're going to be streaming on, of course. If this is your first time watching, welcome. Get comfortable. Get the popcorn out. Maybe you've just had a Sunday roast. Maybe a Sunday roast is coming up. Either way, I hope you're enjoying your day, and hopefully you're going to enjoy the stream over the next few hours. 24-hour stream, Barster. You see, I wish I could do a 24-hour stream, but I do have work tomorrow morning. It's 9 o'clock. So if I was to do a 24-hour stream, I wouldn't be at work tomorrow. Which I can't really afford to miss time off work at the moment because it's very, very busy for us. Hey Adam, how are you doing today? I'm not doing too bad, thank you, Dan. Good to see you in the chat today. Dele Alli finished that. Thank you, Dele Alli. We missed a chance earlier on to go ahead. Wijnaldum squandered it. Dele Alli this time. He's been a bit slow when it comes to the goals, but it's his 13th of the season for him. My job, I work as a marketing artist for Creative Assembly on the Total War video games. You've not missed much, Jack. This is the first game of the stream, so if you are coming in, you've come in at the right time. Yeah, this is the first game of the day. We're in the first half. I'm hoping we can defend here against Chelsea. We do need to win this game if we want to have a title challenge, realistically. A draw, I guess it wouldn't be the worst result in the world, but ideally, we'd like to get a win here. Otherwise, we are going to be playing catch-up. And I mean, we already are playing catch-up, but we'd be playing even more catch-up. I don't like playing catch-up. I want to be leading the way. You know, if I'm running in a race, I mean, look at me. Clearly, I run in many a race. I like to be the one setting the kind of tempo, not the one who's just kind of following behind. Donnarumma, nice stop there. What does that job entail? I will basically create cinematic kind of trailers and stuff for video games and do screenshots occasionally of various marketing assets. Dr. Benji auto-hosting. What a babe. Can we have a Total War Warhammer 2 exclusive? No, unfortunately not, Rusty Pizza. I will say now, guys, obviously, I'm sure there's a few of you play kind of the Total War games. Obviously, with my job, I'm under a very strict NDA. There's very limited stuff I can talk about. And for my own sanity, I don't particularly enjoy speaking about it on stream because, as I said, there's stuff I can't say and shouldn't be saying. And so just to err on the side of caution, I try not to talk that much about the games, of course, that I'm working on. Hopefully, you can understand that. But it's cool to see there's some Total War fans in the chat. Anyway, Kante, Wijnaldum, Asensio, finish that. Oh, he's got to score it. He's got to score that. That is such a good opportunity for us. 2 clear-cut chances. Keep going out there. Need to step it up in the second half. What games have I worked on? So I've worked on the Total War Warhammer 1. Obviously, Warhammer 2 is in production at the moment. I worked on Attila Total War Arena as well a little bit. And then prior to working at Creative Assembly, I actually worked as a tester on Football Manager Mobile and Football Manager, the PC version. That would have been back in FM 15? 15 or 14? 15, it must have been 15. Or was it 16? No, 15, FM 15 I worked on prior to that. Anyway, 1-1 wouldn't actually be the worst result here as much as I'm kind of complaining. Naby Keita coming back from injury. We're going to bring him in for Wijnaldum. Asensio's not the greatest game. So I'm actually going to give an unusual name a chance here. Marcus Edwards, 20 years old. I signed him for £20 million in my first season, and I expected big things from him. He's been kind of bubbling along in our reserves. His first season he played quite a few games for us just due to a lack of squad depth. But with a few injuries to the likes of Federico Bernacetti and also, of course, Mbappe on a long-term injury, he is a man who we are going to have to call upon here. And well, hopefully he can do the business for us. Hey Finchy, how are you doing? Are you up late? I mean, you must be up late. Are you not streaming? Can't believe you're not streaming. Shameful. Are you allowed to write in a Twitch chat? Is that allowed? I will just say, Kante's just scored against Chelsea. I should be celebrating that way more. He has nutmegged Courtois as well. It's all coming up Millhouse. It's all going to plan. 15 minutes left, boys. I feel like we should just go defensive now. We've played on the attack a few times and it's horribly backfired in recent years. Let's just see out this game. Get men behind the ball. No nonsense here. Play on defensive. We'll hoof balls up long. We don't need to play our defence. We don't need to look for overlaps. Let's just see out this game. Anyway, 10 minutes left. Can we make something magical happen and get a result here at Chelsea? An away win here is huge. We're going to get it. It's not been the most entertaining end to the game, but 2-1. Living it up. Nice victory, boys. They're loving it. 2-1. We moved second in the league, equal on points with City. They have played 2 more games than us. They have got 2 games in hand on us. They have got better goal difference. I mean, that's how important that win was. It does extend our lead over Chelsea, though, to 4 points. So that's a pretty good position to be in. It gives us a little bit more wiggle room in terms of a top 4 finish this year looking more likely. Rookie, out of curiosity, I'm from Boston, Lincolnshire. I'm in 6th form at Boston Grammar. What school did you go to? So when I grew up in Boston, I went to Wibberton. And then I actually I passed my 11 plus to go to a grammar school, but I moved house to Lincoln at that time. So I only lived in Boston for the first 11 years of my life. I have fond memories of there now, although I've not been back to Boston in many a year. And by all accounts of people I've talked to, it's not as nice as it once was. How's Mbappe, Jack? Oh, wait, he's injured. Jackson, that isn't even funny, bro. That ain't even funny. You know, Mbappe, he's got a serious injury and you're mocking him in the chat. Outrageous. I mean, Jurgen Klopp's just lost to us. I'd be mad too. That's a really good result. Now we need a result against Tottenham in 6th. And, well, it would have been the perfect start to the stream. Hey, Georgie. What's going on, dude? I shouldn't assume that Georgie is a male because I actually have a cousin called Georgie who's female. I apologise if I've just assumed your gender. Please tell me if I was wrong. And I will apologise further. Barini's going to make another appearance. £100,000 for Barini making 60 appearances. I mean, Sunderland are in trouble, aren't they? They are in trouble right there. Right, boys. Condition a little bit of a concern here. Matip is away on international duty. He's living it up in the sun of Africa. We've got Tottenham on the horizon. I am still trying to graft away at getting Eric Dyer in or Jordan Henderson. I've not decided who would be the better player to sign in. But I'm looking at either of them to be the man to make the difference for us. I might just stick in another bid for Henderson to make him more unhappy. I think he's already complaining. Yeah, he is. He's unhappy again. 15 appearances this year. Poor average rating. Jordan, come home. Look, 45 million for Jordan Henderson. Just submit that offer even though they've already said they don't want to negotiate on it. Alessandro Bastoni. He's developing well. He's developing well in the first team. He might even be our first choice centre-back next year. It might be a little bit too soon for him. But as a ball-playing centre-back, his passing's not too bad. His vision could be a little bit better, but time to work on his ability with the ball at his feet. Hey Rich, how's it going? So we've got a win against Chelsea, Tottenham today, a win here, And I think we're in good stead. Jordan, look, come on. Complain a little bit here. I might make him my #1 target instead. I can't be bothered to talk about him. Send assistant. Henderson is our #1 priority now. Who should we get? Who is in Henderson's favourite personnel? And are any of them playing for us? Because if they are, we're going to get them to go talk to the press. Okay, they're not. I mean, we don't have Danny Welbeck, unfortunately. Yeah, we know about Danny Welbeck, don't we? And the fact we don't have him. It's not like he scored a load of goals to us. Anyway, I don't feel comfortable talking to the press on your behalf. Bloody hell, Delhi. Bloody hell. Right, someone else. Can Klein? Klein, can you talk? You can't. Well, it's all gone horribly wrong here. Hi, I'm new to FM. Any tips? What should I use? And should I use the data editor? I wouldn't use the data editor. I think the best thing you can do when you first play FM is just pick a team that you know the squad relatively well and that are in a top division, and just kind of get a feel for them, kind of just through trial and error, see how you get on. Okay, so Alistair Jacobs has requested a transfer. This guy is a sick striker. He's 17 years old, looks incredible, but he wants to be a key player, and I can't offer him that. But his contract, as you can see, it runs up at the end of next year, but it's got an optional extension of 3 years. So I'm going to reject his transfer request. It's not happening. It's not happening. Right. Fernandez is fit. João Mario got injured again, by the way. He pulled his hamstring. But look at that. He has picked up the defensive midfielder role really quickly. He's going to be a really good reducer for us. Anyway, big game for us today. In terms of the squad, I think we'll play the same 11 who just played against Chelsea. I might bring Keita actually in the side for Wijnaldum. Elsewhere, Matip is still out. Mbappe's still injured, out for 3 to 4 months still. That is such a bad injury to get. João Mario slowly coming back to fitness, but not quite there. Fernandez can come back into the side. And yeah, we'll go with this team and see how we get on. Hey, Within Purple, how are you doing today, dude? Right, big performance. I need a top game here. We beat Chelsea last time out. 2 wins in our opening 2 games against 4th and 6th. It's really going to help us on a little title push, because these are 2 tricky games. These are 2 banana peels of games that we could easily bottle and screw up. Yeah, it did happen with one of my centre-backs too, Adam. Right, let's see how we get on here. See you later, defense. Good to see you in the chat. Glad to see you're still going strong. Coutinho finished that. Lovely. Perfect start. 1-0. Nice play. Asensio, really nice run. Cuts it through to Coutinho. Tight angle, but squeezes it in. Loving it. Lovely finish. Cannot complain about that one little bit. It's going to be really annoying if we lose this game now from this position. We need to win it. Eric Dyer, of course, a player we've been looking at playing for them. I'm a little bit nervous that he's going to have like the game of his life, but hopefully that isn't going to be what happens. Do you defend here though? Danny Rose out wide. Gets crowded out. Asensio to Keita. Now can we counter? Can we counter? Lots of men kind of surging forward here. Klein inside. Nice play. Loads of options over. Kante could thread through Coutinho. Does so. Coutinho, what a finish. My son. He got a hat-trick against United in 15 minutes. He's got a brace in the space of, what, 5 minutes there. That is what we need from you. Kante with the nice little through ball. Coutinho beats his man. Who is that who's done that marking there for Spurs? I'd be annoyed about that player. Darmian, I mean, we saw him bottle it in the World Cup final for Italy. He's now bottled it against us. So the Spanish new gen Adam is not doing that great. Of course, we've got Perez, who we signed from Arsenal. He's not got a senior contract yet because he's not 17, but his birthday is in a few months' time. And he's going to be on like 80 grand a week. It's not looking like a wise decision. In fact, I think I actually offered him out to clubs before he takes on that new contract just to see if anyone would buy him. Okay, to finish that, it could have been 3-0 after 25 minutes and you'd say game over at that point. But the South Korean kid who we've got coming in next January, so in a year's time, he's played 3 games for Korean international team, just age 17. He's a young 17-year-old as well. He's got 2 goals in those 3 games. He's doing really strong. Anyway, go tell the players. Do I want to tell them I'm far from pleased? I do. I want to get them fired up. I will tell Coutinho he's been very good today. Now he's just confused. That's fine. How's Bobby doing in Germany? He's been doing pretty well from what I checked before. Is this live or a past broadcast? This is a past broadcast. You're watching this in the future. Maybe. I'm a time traveller, you see. It's a power that I have. Sometimes I record a fake stream and then just stream it live after I've recorded it. The plot thickens. Imagine if that was actually a thing. Anyway, Keane. Kante, oh my gosh. Kante is a god. That's his 7th goal of the season. Kante is actually a god. Thank you, Cultured Left Foot, for the host. Do appreciate it. How did he finish that? Bang. I mean, he slotted that right in the corner. Lloris, no chance. It's all going to plan. Come on, probably make some changes here. Emre Can struggling for fitness. We'll bring in Maya. We'll bring on Bastoni for a little bit of game time. And I thought we'll bring on Alexander Arnold as well, actually. Do some changes kind of in the back back half of the team, really, in terms of the defence and defensive midfield. Let's get on some youngsters, make sure we don't get any injuries to the more key players who perhaps we don't have quite the same squad depth with. And well, Chow could have scored to make it 3-0 in the end. To make it 4-0. 3-0 still a pretty good result, though. At home against Tottenham. Did they have a shot on target? I don't think they did. Yeah, they didn't have a shot on target. They had 2 shots in total. That's a good result for us. Did City lose? No, they won. They beat Chelsea, which again actually helps us a ton again, because you can see Chelsea played the same amount of games with us, now 7 points behind us, and actually Everton with a chance to leapfrog them with the game in hand. We've been live for the last 23 minutes, for people wondering. So you've not missed too much yet, although you have missed 2 pretty big games, against Chelsea and Tottenham. But we got some good results in them. So to do a very, very quick transfer history rundown, bear in mind we are in our 3rd season here. So the first season, big sales. We sold Sturridge for 40 million. Lovren went out to Guangzhou. We sold James Milner, Lucas and Kevin Stewart. Ragnar Klavan also left. In terms of ins, Rodrigo Chow came in. He's been pretty good for us. We brought in Michael Keane, who's been one of our best centre-backs the last few years now. You can see his average ratings have been crazily good. 7.59 average rating this season. Thiago Maia joined us, Donnarumma joined us from AC Milan, and a few other players as backups and kind of younger options. In our 2nd season, the big sales really, Jordan Henderson for 85 million, Lallana, we got 25 million pound for him in his last year of his kind of contract, Mane left for 70 million as well. A few other sales, the likes of Joe Gomez, Andre Wisdom. In terms of the ins in this year, you can see Dele Alli, the big one, but we also brought in Asensio, N'Golo Kante, Keita, Federico Bernardeschi, and Teo Hernandez as well, and a few other youngsters. And in this, our most recent season, a few more sales. We sold Roberto Firmino for £90 million, Karius left for 18 million, Origi for 17, Danny Ings for 11, Sacco and Markovic also left, and then the ins that we brought in Mbappe for £72 million, who unfortunately is injured for the next few months, and João Mario was the other big name to join us this year, although really our team between this year and last year has pretty much been unchanged. Worth knowing actually, we had this guy Walter join us. Walter, oh gosh, what would you call him? Insaurralde? I guess that's what we'll go with. I've loaned him out to the Portuguese side, whose name I'm not even going to try and pronounce. He's 18 years old. He joined us, as I said, in January, but if we look at our kind of club profile thing, he is considered our hot prospect, so I've got some high hopes for this guy. Hopefully he can put in some good performances. You can see in the league, an 8.0 average rating, in his first 2 games. Not too shabby at all. See if there's a region called Jack Bragg. There's not. I'm sorry. Anyway, hopefully that gives a little bit of a rundown to the kind of signings and transfers that we've made. We are using a strikerless tactic at the moment. I forgot to mention, we've got the Korean player who's going to be coming in, Choi Hyun Chan. 16 years old, was in the Korean national team at that age. Looks absolutely unreal, this kid. You can see he's playing for Pochang, who are a K League Classic side, but he's been playing for their high school kind of reserve team. But yeah, he's going to be incredible. I have scouted a second, the FFA COA. But yeah, I'm excited about that Korean youngster. He could be incredible for us. So the Spanish region we signed from Arsenal, if we just take a look at him, as I said, I have offered him out because I'm a little bit conscious of how much we're paying in wage rise, but it's Edu Perez here. He looks quite good. He looks quite good. In fact, I should set his squad status to hot prospect and not offer him out anymore. But yeah, if you don't know, I decided with this guy to try and sign him, and he came to me and said, I want 80 grand a week, which I was a little bit uncomfortable about, given the fact he was 15 at the time. But he was playing in the Arsenal under-23 squad. He was playing in a few other kind of, big youth games, and I decided to buy him and give him 80 grand a week. And I don't know what I was thinking. But because he's 17 or 16, he hasn't gone to that professional deal yet. But it's when you compare him to like the South Korean youngster that we've got coming in that you kind of realise that a mistake may have been made here. I mean, there's still a chance that Perez develops into a good player. And I wouldn't have kind of chosen to sign him unless I thought he had some potential. But I'm just not certain he's going to reach that. His current ability isn't that great. Who should I manage in my first game Football Manager? I'd say one of the big teams. So Inter Milan have signed Lukaku. That is really going to hurt Everton, who are in 5th at the moment. They're going to just fall off the league table now with that sale. Guaranteed. They're going to struggle. I have already got Edu Perez being tutored. So we've got £40 million and we've got £60,000 wages. I think I did ask already for some... Yeah, I did already ask for a wage and transfer budget increase. Didn't get them. This is a little bit of a shame, but we'll try and make do. You can see Wijnaldum's requested a transfer. I'm not that happy about that. It's basically he has concerns about lack of first team football, but you can see he started 8 games, played 7 off the bench. He's had a fair few matches. But it's not been enough for his liking, so we have to make do with that. Anyway, our next game against Leicester's in 2 days. I really need to rest the team. I did not realise how soon that game was coming. But fitness is a little bit of a concern here. You can see John Matip is away on international duty still with Cameroon in the African Cup of Nations. How much I think the Korean kid will be worth? Honestly, I don't have a clue. He could be like the best player in the world. He looks incredible. He looks so well-rounded. I can't really see a massive weakness in his game, just looking at him. Maybe his aerial ability. I'm probably going to train him to play centre attack in mid, and he will be the big spearhead of our strikerless formation. But honestly, I mean, he's got, what, 12 vision, 13 passing. That is great for a playmaker kind of at his age. 14 finishing, 14 composure, 13 off the ball is incredible. His physicals, all above 12 except jumping reach, and even then it's just his acceleration. 18 determination. He's got really good decisions really for his age. Great teamwork. Work rate isn't too shabby at all. Technicals will develop with time. Maybe he's lacking a little bit in the mentals department, but he's 17. He's going to be so good, this kid. I guess it's just a case of how good's his potential and can he become more consistent. I mean, consistency will just naturally improve over time with younger players. But yeah, we'll see how he gets on. Alan Butler injured. That's a little bit of a concern. How's Alan Butler's jumping training going? He's still at 11.2. He has been for 3 months. He's going to learn to jump eventually. Alan Butler actually is looking really good. A player who might even be kind of a good backup first team centre-back again today. If you want to get like the badges, you need to download a logo pack. I use the Sort It Out SI metallic logo pack. Jack, resting players is not good. If you rest players, they don't train, so they won't improve as much. It's true, but I also want to be playing my strongest 11 in all the big league games because we are challenging for a title. And if that means sacrificing a little bit of player development because I'm resting them for 2 days a week, I can live with that. Hey Jup, how you doing? Feels really weird not having football on at a weekend all weekend. I just feels like there's something missing in my life. Does anyone else get that feeling? Like I feel like I should be doing something on a Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock. And I sit and I'm thinking like, what would I normally do on a weekend? And then I realised that I'd just be watching football. Right, Joe Gomez is 1 appearance away from a clause that would see us get £2.2 million. I mean, he's developed okay at Torino, but he's not going to be good like long term. I think we did quite well to get 7.5 million for him, and if we get a bit more in clauses as well, I don't think that's a bad deal by any means. Jack, do you have a tutorial on how to add badges in FM? I don't, but it is really simple. In fact, I do, but it's a little bit old. It probably still works the exact same way. In fact, I know it works the same way. But yeah, it is there. Right, let's see what we can do today. Carrick testimonial. I'm not being funny. Like, don't get me wrong, Michael Carrick, fantastic servant to United. Just don't get the point in watching testimonials. It's just a friendly. It's like watching Soccer Aid, except there's no celebrities. Maybe I'm boring. I don't necessarily think that's okay, no, Martial FM, but Football Manager is a single player game, so you can play the game however you want. Continue, I finished that. Okay, I'll just put it wide. Hey there, Fredster, how are you doing today, dude? The other thing the South Korean youngster does offer is actually the option to play like a deeper striker instead of playing strikerless, although I'm really liking this tactic at the moment. It definitely needs some refining, but team is good. Not like this. Okay, that's not the start we wanted. First shot on target for Leicester. First goal for Leicester. We've had chances to go ahead. We've wasted them. It's not ideal. Who would I say is the best player in FM this year, potential and ability-wise? Probably Neymar. I mean, if you're looking for a player who has a good current ability, good potential, and isn't kind of close to his 30s, it's just Neymar by a mile. Anyway, since Leicester scored, they've actually got the momentum going in this game. Boys, not happy about this. Where's the passion? You know, we've just beaten Chelsea, been getting some good results, and now we're having this game. I'm going to swap Dele Alli and Coutinho around, and I'm actually going to bring it in Wijnaldum out on the left-hand side. See what he can do for us today. You guys may notice this as well. Moreno has pretty much been phased out the first team now. Theo Hernandez has kind of locked down that left-back position for me this season, which is good to see. You know, I thought it'd be a little bit more of a gradual transition to Theo Hernandez. But he's been really, really solid for us. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. We're on the attack. Options on ahead. I mean, what is that? It's not what we need. Fernandez. Options on ahead. Keita. Coutinho. Finish that. Thank you very much. 1-1. Now we need another goal. I don't really want to play with a striker, do it for the beard. I don't really have the player to play striker anyway. I want to see if I can make this system work. The face pack I use is the Sort It Out SI cutout mega pack. Alright, 25 minutes to get another goal, boys. Show some passion. Show me it. Show me the passion. Ronaldo, Kante, Keita, Coutinho, Fernandes. Options on the overlap. Coutinho can't quite get there. Just dispossess him. When does Mbappe get back? It's another 3 to 4 months. So not until kind of April time, maybe May. Not really going to see him again this season. Not until at least kind of the last week if it does happen. Keita, finish that. Thank you very much. Good goal. Two one. I should go more defensive. I should have gone more. If we concede now, it's my own fault. Maybe we'll score again. That'd be nice. Kante to Keita. Options on ahead. Back to Emre. 2 on the overlap. Fernandes. He's through. Finished that. It's not the finish. Right. Let's go to... I really should just save this tactic as a preset. But this is now... It's time to go full-back defend and deep line playmakers... defensive midfielders on support. And just see out the end of this game. I was meant to go defensive as well. I mean, that could backfire. We'll see how we get on here. Coutinho, Emre, Keita, Fernandes. Can you make something happen? No. No, we can't. Nice tackle by Michael Keane, though. Ronaldo again. It's a nice inspo we've got going here. Not necessarily having to go forward. Lots of players kind of roaming around. That is a really nice move. Oh, if he finishes that, that's such a nice goal. Is Klein still playing wing back? Oh, it's asymmetric. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. That was intentional. Intentional. If anyone asks. Definitely didn't mean to put him on full back on support. Have I ever got a good English regen? I haven't had any that generated at my team. I have got one who I'm pretty excited about here. Did City screw up? They must have done. We go top of the league. United do have 2 games in hand. City have 1 game in hand on us and better goal difference. But we've strung together a few nice little results. Our winning run is up to 5 games in a row, including wins against Tottenham, Chelsea, and West Ham. Actually, is an kind of underappreciated win. They are in 8th. They've only lost 8 games in 24, so to beat them was a pretty nice little result, really. Right, we've got Palace next. That's going to be in the FA Cup. At least the games are starting to space out now. We've had that horrible period kind of in the year where the games have just come kind of thick and fast constantly. And to be fair, I feel like with the exception of a few odd blips during yesterday's stream, we actually did pretty well. I was kind of looking at it yesterday. We lost 3 games in 18 yesterday while we were streaming, which wasn't too bad. And it's it's good to go on a little winning run kind of to start things off against some of the bigger teams. Matip wants to join Barcelona. Of course you do. See, I'm not against selling Joel Matip. He's been playing very well for us, but it might free up some funds to get in Eric Dyer. He has only got 1 year left on his contract as well after this season. That's the question, is how much can I get for him? He has been playing incredible for us. That's the other reason I don't really want to sell him. I mean, when you look at the Premier League average ratings, Matip and Michael Keane, our 2 centre-backs, are 2 of the best free performers in the league. Defensively, our centre-backs have been superb. I do feel like with this tactic, they just seem to get way more interceptions because teams are forced to boot the ball long. So that just inflates their average ratings. But even so, 7.6 average ratings, I mean, doing what's required of them. We've got Rodrigo Chow, who can play centre-back. We are a little bit light on the centre-back front. If we just look at our squad depth, so Matip is considered our best centre-back. And then we have Michael Keane-Chow, and then we have Bastoni, who is a good centre-back, but he's probably not ready to play regular first-team football yet. And we've also got Lenglet as well, who probably deserves a mention. He's okay. Consistent, enjoys big matches. Not the best player defensively, but he's quite a technically gifted defender, and he's got good creativity as well, and offers a little bit of coverage kind of in the left-back area of the pitch. Yeah, centre-backs, they've both got over a 7.6 average rating in the league, which is really good. That's over the last few years as well. How long am I going to do this save for? I have no idea. How long's a piece of string? Moise Keane got Player of the Week again. Doing well on his loan. Not the best average rating, but he's got 5 goals for Carpi. How are they getting on? I guess they're fighting relegation in Serie A after promotion. Okay, they are rock bottom of the league. He is considered their key player. How many goals have they scored? They have scored 11 goals. How many of them has he scored? 5 of them. Not looking great for Carpi, is it? Let's scout Henderson. I still might end up signing Henderson, which would be kind of funny. I still could do looking at a potential attacking midfielder, maybe. That Mbappe injury is really annoying. 3 months out still, so he's going to be back around the end of April. Have I considered Thomas Lemar or Bernardo Silva? Well, Bernardo Silva went to Manchester United for £101 million, and I decided to buy Mbappe instead of Lemar as a long-term investment for slightly less. Okay, so United beat City. I actually needed City to win that, which is a little bit annoying. Just because... Oh, wait, was that in the cup? I don't actually know. Oh, it was in the EFL Cup. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. United through to the final. Oh, wow, I didn't realise that City got knocked out of the Champions League. What happened to them? Let's have a look at this. They're in a group with Porto and Real Madrid. It's kind of a bit surprising that they missed out there. Leipzig in that group as well. That was a really tough Champions League group. Favourite sport other than football? Probably ice hockey. Probably ice hockey. Which is a bit of a shame because obviously they both run around the same time of year, kind of season-wise. We have a really bad record against Palace. I'm a little bit nervous going into this game because I'd like to win an FA Cup. I'd like to win a cup if we can this year. Do I watch any UK hockey games? I don't really, if I'm honest. I'll follow a lot more of the NHL. Oh, that is actually tempting. That is actually tempting for Lenglet because I don't really need him. How about we say 18 million? Go on, let's say 18. Okay, I scared them away. Let's ask for 15 and see if they come back in. Issue is, if I sell Lenglet, I absolutely have to sign a centre-back on deadline day. And I'm wondering what centre-backs I actually have scouted. The NHL team that I kind of support is the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm not going to rotate the team for this coming game. I'm playing to win the Champions League. So Eric Dyer is unhappy still. Can we get him to force a move? That's the question. That's because we keep going in for him that he's got unhappy. Mustachio's another option. He's pretty good creatively. Sick mentals as well. Physicals are a bit meh. What's his average rating been like this year? Pretty good, 7.7. In fact, that's very good. Release clause of 33 million. How does he compare to Matip, who we might be about to lose? See, he probably is better than Matip overall. His mentals are a lot better. Technically, he's a bit more rounded. Physically, not the same. Matip's just a monster in the air. People are saying get Laporte. I don't know if I could afford his release clause. That's the only thing. But he is incredible. Unless they're willing to send for less than his release clause. But I can't see that being possible. I don't have 57 million. So that's not really a deal I can do, unfortunately. I wonder if we could get John Stones in, although his wages are just stupid. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't expect that to be accepted. Ah, okay, that changes things. Now I have to find the money to sign him for 47.5 million. If I want to sign him for that much as well. I did not expect that deal just to get accepted after they said they were unhappy with it. 150 grand. I'll probably have to give him that much. I'm not going to be able to get Eric Dyer for 40 million. And also, if I cancel the negotiations now, he will reject a future advance on deadline day. This now comes down to, can I actually force Lenglet out of the club? How much money we got at the moment, transfer budget-wise? 40 million. So I need to sell Lenglet for at least 17. Although agent fees are going to come into it. Oh, this is going to be a bit annoying. I might not be able to bring him in. I could just put clauses in, I guess, for Eric Dyer's offer. But he's not going to want to talk to me if I cancel negotiations at this point. I mean, he's good. But I don't think he's 51 million pounds good. If he was like 40 million, it'd be a way easier decision. He is homegrown, as someone pointed out. The fact he's English. I'm going to delay it. I wonder if anyone will go for Matip. Who wants him? So if I can get like 40 million for Matip, that suddenly seems like a good deal. But the issue I have is I don't think we're going to get that kind of bid for Matip. But he has only got 18 months left on his contract, so it kind of makes sense to sell him. I don't want to loan Lenglet out. I need to sell him if he's going to move. He'd be homegrown in the... Oh shit, Eric Dyer... Eric Dyer might not be homegrown. Because of course he was in Portugal. We'll check that in a sec. If he's not, it kind of reduces the argument other than the fact he'd be a British player. Thank you for reminding me that he wouldn't be homegrown. That is useful to consider. See, I don't think we're going to be able to sell either player. I don't think the deal's going to happen. No one's coming in for kind of a bid. It's okay though. That deal might have to wait. And the other thing is Lenglet. No, Milan haven't come back in for him either, so it's okay. Keep Laporte, go for... Oh, sorry, keep Matip, go for Laporte in the summer. Yeah, that's true. I'll probably end up doing that. It's okay. I didn't really want to do any transfer deals on deadline day. I'm actually really surprised that they accepted that Eric Dyer offer. The only thing I might be tempted to do is just stick in one last offer for Henderson. and just see if City break and sell him. Because he is unhappy. I'll give you 20 million up front for Hendo. And then over the next 4 years, I'll give you 30 million. Try and unsettle him with 4 hours left of the window. Made a better offer. Henderson, I need you to start kicking up a fuss, mate. Flanagan bid made, rejects. Automatically, Ryan Kent, that's fine. I'll go as high as 60 million for Henderson. I'll make that offer, see what they say. Hashtag Hend back. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately, gents, but we'll try and make it happen. Bring Henderson home. How much did you pay for Henderson? That's the question. Has his value dropped? It's not worth it. It's not worth it, unfortunately. Hashtag bring back Boppy. Jack, do you usually make many signings in January? It depends on what money I've got. Most of the time it's not really. Could we still make the Dyer deal happen? If we go with future fees? Get the sell on profit as well. This is going to be rejected, I have a feeling. Oh, okay, it got accepted. See, I could actually afford this, although it's technically 0 hours left. I think the deal's not going to happen. I said 160. 160. Thank you. Transfer deadline's passed, but can the deal be done? It can't be done. It can't be done. Hashtag Bob back. Don't think that one's going to catch on, Jub. At least we got Manager of the Month. Woodburn got Championship Young Player of the Month. 3 goals for him in the month. He's developing really nicely, actually, at Norwich. They've done a pretty good job with him. Keane got Young Player of the Month as well. That deal fell through, right? Yeah, that deal's fallen through. Feels bad, man. How's Bobby doing? Let's have a look at Bobby and see what he's up to. So he's at Bayern. 6 goals in 14 games. He's not actually playing that many matches. Had a few little injuries, to be fair. He's not played that many games. We'll bring him back soon, folks. Don't you worry. Jacobs might be worth promoting to the first team. 17 years old, English. Maybe let's bring one in a few games to solve his unhappiness. I'd like to keep him at the club. Let's give him an opportunity. Why not? Oh yeah, that's true. Bobby said he didn't want to come back no matter how long I'm in charge for. West Brom still want Flanagan. What's new? Oh, Palace next. See how we get on today. Ford happy with the result. Still annoyed about Firmino leaving. Can't register. Then look, can we register Jacobs? No, because he's not homegrown at club yet. He could be really good. He could be really good. Sold Firmino for £90 million at the start of this season, and then we used that to invest in Mbappe and João Mario. Right, folks, get your score predictions in. Crystal Palace, what's going to be happening? We have a little bit of a kind of bogey team with Palace, I feel like. How are other players doing out on loan? Prono, who's out on loan at Dynamo, doing pretty well, developing as a right winger. It's good to see. Bagsi, would you call this guy Bakki? Is it Bagki? Bagsi? Have we got any Turkish viewers? Give me an answer on the postcard. Either way, 18, playing for the Turkey national team. 1 goal in 2 appearances. That's a really good start for him. I didn't realise he'd broken into the national team. Lisa's starting to play for the national team for Romania. How's Barco getting on? He's not developed that much at Gladbach, but he is playing regular first team football. I'm still really excited about Alan Butler. I think he could be really good. You know, if we get to the end of the season with not a lot to play for, there's going to be a few players there who I'd probably look to promote to see how they get on. Four-3 win, 3-3. Let's not joke about 3-3s. We drew against them 3-3 last year. 3-2 Liverpool, 3-0 Liverpool, 4-1 win. A few 4-1s. I like that. Anyway, full strength team is going out. We'll see how we get on. We will see how we get on. Butler's still got 11 jumping. He's still complaining weekly about me teaching him to jump, but he's going to learn. Right, early goal here would be nice. You know, 3 minutes in, let's go noses ahead. Emre Can, edge of the box, hits it. Wayne Hennessy, he's holding it. He's held it firm. So apparently we say that guy's name Bakchi. I'm not going to remember that. We'll come up with a nickname for him nearer the time. Anyway, Coutinho, Emre Can. Nice build-up play here. It's a little bit crowded in the middle, but we're finding a way through these passes. Kante fouled. Wow, okay, we have a chance here. I remembered, we missed our last penalty. We're going to get out our good luck charm. It's the fidget spinner. We spin it. Come on, lucky fidget spinner. Take the penalty, score it. Every time we've spun the fidget spinner, whilst a penalty's been taken, it's gone in. It's the lucky charm. People will mock the fidget spinner, but it has some weird power on the universe. It's a good luck charm. The fidget spinner, it works. People can question it. But it is my good luck charm. I mean, you've seen a penalty scored in FN. How do you decide if you want to put work ball into the box or not on? I tend to do it if I'm having lots of long shots. I'm missing opportunities because you'll craft out better quality opportunities by working it further forward. You just won't get as many of them. Dele Alli hit that. Nice. Okay, that's a really good finish. All I do have to get the worst possible Brexit in the save. Okay, I'm being honest here. I actually really want a save where Brexit is that you're only allowed 3 foreign players in your team or some kind of limit on foreign players. I'd actually love that. I think that would be really interesting to do. And the emphasis it would put on English and kind of British youth development would be really fun. So if we can have that, let's make it happen. That's what I want to see. Keita's developed pretty well. Just take a quick look at him. You can see pretty good attacking player. His mental's all really solid. Physical's really solid. Technically, not necessarily the most technically sound player, but he's solid. Brexit hasn't occurred yet, no. At least if it has, I missed the news item about it, which would be really awkward. I'm relying on kind of people who are watching eagerly to notice if I miss it. No pressure. Anyway, Emre's struggling a little bit. We're going to bring in Thiago Maia. I think João Mario should be back from his injury soon. Brexit in FM varies. It can happen between 2 and 10 years into your save. And you'll get a notification news I'm about and it comes into effect at the end of the year. And yeah, it's fairly random what happens with Brexit. I think just a flat out hard Brexit with non-British players needing work permits is probably the most common one. But you can get some pretty interesting ones. We have been live for the last hour. Coutinho, options on ahead. Kante, Keita, Just a reminder, guys, we have got Juventus in the Champions League coming up later on today, so that's going to be soon to look forward to. First knockout round there. Can Klein get it in? Nice ball in. Hennessy spills it. Is that a penalty as well? It is. Right, you know what time it's for. Fernandez is taking it. The fidget spinner. This is literally a good luck charm. It gets us penalty goals. It's 2 for 2 at the moment. Can it be 3 for 3? Come on, Fernandez. Take it quickly. The fidget spinner stops spinning. It's going to be really awkward. Score this. It works. Fernandez, nice finish. 3 for 3 with the fidget spinner, that's all I'm saying. You can doubt the fidget spinner all you want, but it's getting results. All you people saying that, please stop fidget spinning. You clearly never used a fidget spinner. It's really addictive. For all you know, I could be spinning it right now off camera and you wouldn't even know. Wouldn't that be something? If I just spin it away. I'm just an addict. Anyway, I can't actually do that because I use my right hand to use my mouse. Anyway, 3-0. I think someone did actually predict that. Give yourself a coconut if you did. Can't wait for a penalty shootout. That will be something. Fernandez, superb in front of goal. Nice penalty taking. Is Matip back yet? He is back. He needs a rest though, bless him. Next game's in 7 days. He's got plenty of time to rest. Of course, Mbappe is still injured. I'm going to put Alistair Jacobs on the bench. I think we're going to give him some opportunities, the young Englishman. Looks like he could be a really good player. He's only 17. Could be a good attacking option as well if we do need to play with a striker. Michael Keane needs a bit of a longer rest. He's really struggling, as is Dele Alli. So we'll give them a day or two extra off compared to other players because their condition is down at around 60, which I don't like the look of. I can't describe what's addictive about fidget spinning. Look at all these rumours starting. Eric Dyer. I mean, that's going to happen at the end of the season, isn't it? Do I want to sign Eric Dyer for £50 million for the next season? Is that a good deal? That would use this year's transfer budget. It would mean I can't go in for regens this year. Which I don't really like the sound of. I kind of want to be able to go in for regens. I'm going to cancel it. I think we can make that deal happen next summer if we need to. Dele Alli is playing an attacking midfielder on support. Of course, I've just remembered we've got Perez going on to 80 grand a week in a few weeks. Here he is, Eddie Perez, the big earner himself. I mean, he's improving. I have got him being tutored, right? Yeah, Coutinho's tutoring him. He's showing him the ropes. Actually, his determination's already risen up to 15. Oh, okay, that tutoring actually worked. Lenglet, you're not going to get first team football. I'll sell you. Oh, he doesn't want to leave. Well, that's good to know. We're top of the league, boys. Why is he earning so much? Because he was an Arsenal youth player and I really wanted him. And he demanded 80 grand a week. So I decided to pay it because I'm an idiot. How many games are left in the season? It isn't actually that many. 13 games left for us. We're top of the league. Everyone else has got games in hand, but we're top of the league. We should enjoy it whilst we can. Torino have paid us £2.2 million for Gomez. Obviously, Charlton get a bit of that. Have we got any clauses that we can sell or buy? Alan Butler can buy a clause. That's fine. Oh, these are just clauses that came in, I think, when we signed regens. Jordan Ibe has a buyback clause of 20 million. Has he developed? No. No, he hasn't. No clauses there of any interest. Right, time to hopefully hit the ground running now. We've played a few tricky games. We've played against Chelsea, we've played against Spurs. We have a few easier games against Hull and Watford. Fixture congestion is a little bit of a concern. You can see that we do have United in a midweek game. We've also got Juventus coming up in the first round of the Champions League in the not-so-distant future. We've got Villa in the FA Cup. I kind of want to take the FA Cup seriously. I'd like to win some silverware. That's going to be the challenge for us. How's Moise Keane getting on? I kind of dislike the fact that Syria has this Young Player of the Week award because he seems to constantly win it or come in the top 3. World knowledge percentage that I have is 38%, but it's very good in the areas I need it to be good in. I don't know East Asia very well. Feels bad, man. How's our little South Korean doing? I'm checking in on him constantly. I need to know that he's not injured. When's the new season? Doesn't actually show their games. Well, that's useful. Oh, I can see Pohang Steelers games. That's not what I wanted to see though. I wanted to see the high school games. He's got a friend at high school. Maybe we should get them both in. They could be like the dynamic duo. I will just quickly check that there's no other good South Koreans. Got to check all the South Koreans in case there's any good ones. It's all not bad. We'll give you a little scout report. Those physicals I like the look of. Mentals aren't too bad either. Technically lacking, but he could improve. You're just really eccentric. No one else that great there. Have I won silverware? I won the EFL Cup. So yes, that was in my first season. Hey Haggis, how you doing, dude? I will say, hopefully you guys have been, if you have missed the streams, have been catching up either on Twitch or on YouTube. Obviously, I've started uploading the VODs. They are about a week behind. I'm probably going to end up like in the middle of the night one day just uploading like all of the ones that I've got at the moment and just setting them all to public for people to binge watch rather than staggering them out. Because at least at the moment, the rate at which I'm streaming at means that by the time the streams go live, they're kind of a week outdated. And what I'd like to get to a situation is where, say I was streaming today, I will then upload that VOD to YouTube the following day, or the night, rather, after the stream. And then it'll be up on YouTube the following day for people to catch up on. Kante. I mean, Kante has been superb for us. Look at his stats. Last year, 7.89 average rate. This year, 7.45. He's been great. Really has been great for us since he joined us. Of course, transfer listed by Chelsea. They didn't want him. We brought him in. I believe, Haggis, the FM16 one now works with the FM17 face regen faces. I believe. I've not actually tested it myself. I'm still on the default regen faces. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I do want to make a few changes. In fact, do I want to make any changes? So this is what I consider. Don't mind me, I'm just resting my chin on my bottle while I think. João Mario at Regista. He's going to develop into a really good Regista for us. I can already tell. Kante and Keita on ahead of him. Coutinho and Fernandes either way. This is Hull today. I might give Asensio the start. And then I might also just give... I mean, I don't even really need to give anyone a rest. And part of me wants to play Alistair Jacobs today. Is that mad? He'd be pretty good as an attacking midfielder. He's 17. Screw it, let's give him a debut. Physically, he's very strong. We'll have Dele Alli on the bench just in case. But I think we'll go with this. We'll give Jacobs a little nod. Get your score predictions in, and will Jacobs score? We'll give him the number. What number do we want to give him? 92. In fact, what year was he born in? He was born in... Go to this. Oh, 2000. I can't give him the number 1 shirt. I was going to give him 90 whatever. I feel old now. You can have number 75. That's a good number. That's a good 70, good number, 75. Right, will Jacobs score? Yes, no, maybe. What's the score going to be? We're taking on Hull today. Will he put in a performance to remember? He's complained about being unhappy. He wants first team football. Heb W and the other guys who are downloading the Sort It Out SI kind of logo pack and face pack, there is a torrent download option you can use. If you have a torrent client, you can just download it like that. And it takes no time at all. I did a video on how to download face packs and it explains there about the torrent files. Anyway, good goal for Coutinho. Perfect start to the game. 2.5 minutes in. Right, it's a good start. Good start. Coutinho, just top corner, top bins. Was it top bins? I didn't actually pay attention to where it went, and then I watched it in 2D. I imagined it went top bins. Anyway, Canasta Jacobs score. Number 75. Remember the name. Asensio. Coutinho. Hit that again. Why not? Oh, he scores 2 in a row. Coutinho, bang. Keeper probably should save that. He should save it, but I'm not going to complain. Can we get another? 3-0 in 15 minutes. Why not? Let's believe. Give it to Jacobs. Feed the Jacobs and he will score. Look at him go. Holds up the plate. Lays off to Asensio. Keita hits. Oh my gosh. What a goal. I need to get comfortable. Someone said 7-7 draw. Someone said 7-1. I mean, you might be onto something. Jacobs involved in the build-up play. Threads it through to Asensio. First time pass to Keita. One touch. Bang. That is top bins. That is top bins. Lovely. Loving that. I mean, so far, everyone around Jacobs has been involved in a goal and he hasn't. Coutinho. Options on ahead. Beats his man. I will say, Jacobs has improved a lot in the under-23s. He probably has earned a chance to play in the first team. Matip, Kante, wide to Teo Hernandez. Loads of options ahead of him. Inside to Coutinho. Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! He has 17 finishing and he does that. I really want him to score now. I really want him to score now. Number 75. Remember the number. Remember the name. As for Jacobs, he's going to bring the pain. Give it to him. Hit it! Shoot! Oh, it was almost a good ball. It was almost a good ball. Keita, Asensio, Klein, lovely build-up play, sweat it across, Coutinho hat-trick, take a bow, 15th goal of the season for him. Coutinho seems to not score or score a hat-trick at the moment, which is a little bit frustrating in a way, but it's 4-0 before half-time. I mean, let's make sure it's not 5-1. I'm very pleased, boys, keep it up. This is season 3. If it finishes 5-5, I'm going to be annoyed. The hat is staring at me. The hat is here. I've not shown the hat today. It is here waiting if we do bottle it. Right, fidget spinner and they'll miss. Come on, miss it. Power of the fidget. Okay, it only works for scoring. Maybe I spun it and they scored. I just got them the goal. Just got them the goal. Not ideal. Alright, give Jacobs the ball. We need to get him a goal. Operation get Jacobs. He could score here. He's open. He scores! Take a bow, my son, on his debut. Look at him. 17 years old. 17 finishing. 14 of the... I love him. He's a fan favourite already. I mean, he probably won't actually play that many games for us, but I want to give him a little bit of time to play and get this Hull seem like a good idea. Get him his hat-trick now. Let's take off my tip. He gave away the penalty. He's a little bit tired, bless him. Kante on a booking. Let's not risk it. Let's give Maya the game. We got him for free. Well, it wasn't for free. It was for compensation off Southampton on Regen Day. Keane. Get it up the pitch now. Klein. But get it to Jacobs. Feed the Jacobs and he will score. There he is. Look at him holding up the play. Expert. What a pass. Coutinho, hold it up. Hold it up. Is that an own goal or is that a volley that's gone in? That is a very weird own goal. This might be a screamer of an own goal. I mean, how's this gone in? Okay, he's kicked it against his teammate. That makes a little bit more sense. Jack, do you think your Hereford save is declined in interest? Not really. Not as much as any other save does. I think it's pretty average. 6-1, we're loving it. Who said 7-1? You don't need a good computer to play FM, no. You can download the demo and see how well it runs on your machine. You can get it off Steam for free. Allows you to play 6 months into the game. Harry Maguire's off now. That was a really late tackle. Can we get some Fs for Hull City? So for people just tuning in, first season we missed out on Champions League football by 2 goals. Last season we missed out on the title by 2 points. In terms of players we brought in Mbappe, who's turned out to be pretty good for us. Most of the team has changed at this point, but we've got players like Kante and Keita playing. Dele Alli plays for us. Firmino's moved on, Henderson's moved on, Mane's moved on. We shipped those players on for a combined £250 odd million, so it was kind of made sense to sell those 3 players. And we've got quite a young core to the side still. Average age in the starting team is about 23. We just hit the woodwork. It could have been 7-1. There are a lot of Fs being kind of pressed for Hull City. There's still time for a goal, maybe. Teo Hernandez, can he get it? Someone did say 7-1 and a Alistair Jacobs goal. It could still happen. It could still happen. Teo. Jacob. No, it's not happening. I'm sorry. The 7-1. If it had happened, you would have looked like a wizard. We're playing on the just standard January transfer update. No kind of custom database. Nice win, boys. Very pleased. 6-1. It's what we needed. It helps our goal difference out a ton. Arsenal bottled it. Spurs drew. That increases the gap onto 5th place now to 12 points with 12 games remaining. Looking pretty good for Champions League football this year. Coutinho, man of the match. Not entirely surprising. I'm going to congratulate Alistair Jacobs on his performance. 17 years old. I can't talk to him because he's unhappy with me. We'll just keep playing him for a little while. Anyway, next game is Watford. They're in 10th. They're actually doing okay. And then after that, big game time. Juventus. Champions League first knockout round, first leg. Why can't I see the faces of players and such? You have to install third-party add-ons for those. Either logo packs or face packs. Still trying to get the Henderson move to happen. Just try and force it. Right, West Brom, beat United for me. I do actually need them to beat United. I need them to start slipping up somewhere. And away against West Brom. What? There isn't a better time to slip up. Oh, you almost did it for me. You were winning, and then you had a player sent off. Jorgsen. Why does he have Zanka on his shirt if his name's Matthias Jorgsen? Doesn't even know his own name. Why is his shirt named Zanka? Answers on a postcard. Let me know. Danish viewers, I need answers. How are Reading getting on? They've got 9 points. How many points did Derby get in their terrible season? Because Reading want to go at it. It was a nickname from his childhood. Makes sense. Derby got 11. Okay, so Reading aren't going to do a derby, I don't think, unless they really bottle the end of the season. Sunderland are going quite strong. They're in 8th. What weird universe are we in here? Team of the week, plenty of players there. Good to see Teo Hernandez making it in. Really like this guy. If he could just improve his tackling and marking a little bit, he'd be really solid. But for our system as a complete wing-back, you can't really ask for a lot more. Is this tactic on the Steam Workshop? It is indeed. If you put in !tactic, which I'm now typing in, you can get it there. It's a Steam Workshop file you subscribe to. It will appear in game, or it should do. I think there was 1 or 2 people who were struggling to get it working yesterday, but I haven't heard too many. Like, I've not had an overwhelming consensus of, oh my god, it doesn't work. So we need a good performance against Watford, and then Juventus is not actually that far away, so I'll probably end up having to rest the players for that. No real surprises in the FA Cup, unfortunately. Would be nice to see some of the bigger teams get knocked out. PSG identified Coutinho for a huge bid. I mean, Coutinho literally signed a new contract earlier on this year, and I've got the asking price set at 140 million, so yeah, they can come in for him if they want. Did anyone clip Jacob's goal? Jub asking the important questions. I did notice, I haven't really used Twitch clips that much myself, but I went through and looked at stuff that people have been clipping. The most clipped event so far in the last week was when I bottled it against Arsenal. And I don't know how to feel about the fact that that is the thing that people like. I want to see that again and again. It just upsets me a little bit, I'm going to be honest. I will just say, guys, thank you to everyone who's been watching the stream over the last week. I do appreciate you guys' support. It's good to see, you know, kind of streaming regularly again and just seeing loads of you guys coming back to watch. And of course, welcome to all the new viewers. If you are watching for the first time and you've not already hit the follow button and you're enjoying what you're watching, which I don't know why you wouldn't be. I mean, we're here playing Football Manager on a Sunday. What more is that you could want? Consider hitting the follow button. You'll get notified whenever we go live. If you're really enjoying the stream, you want to show some additional support to me as a streamer, you can subscribe to the stream. You get a little name thing next to your name. You get some emotes. I'm hoping to get a few more exclusive ones, maybe even update the emotes that we already have here on Twitch. So if people have ideas for what they'd like to have, let me know. Or if you'd rather, you know, you don't want to subscribe on Twitch, you'd rather kind of support me directly, you can donate. It is appreciated. It's not expected. YouTube is something that I do in my free time, and you know, if I've been entertaining you for a few hours or, you know, years, for a few hours today or over the many years of my video content, it is greatly appreciated. It's not expected, and if you do donate £10 or more, you'll also be a mod in my chat here on Twitch. But no, I'm just really appreciative of everyone who's watching today. It's really cool to come back to Twitch, having not streamed really here regularly in so long, and for there just to be an overwhelming sense of positivity from you guys watching. I'm really grateful for the fact people are willing to stick around and keep watching the streams. And well, long may it continue, I guess. Anyway, taking on Watford today, away from home. Let's see what we can do. We need a good performance. We have a chance to move to top spot. I've got faith in you boys. I've got faith. I'm trying to avoid injuries today with the Juve game on the horizon. We'll see how we get on. Asensio bringing it forward. I mean, that would have been incredible. It's hit the woodwork, not quite top bins, but it was close. Not watching the testimonial. Why does it, maybe I'm out of touch here. Do that many people care about the testimonial? I maybe understand if you're a United fan, but it's a testimonial. Like, I assume it's been broadcast on a TV channel, so they have an interest in hyping it up, but I can't fathom, like, testimonials being hyped up. Like, that might be really hypocritical because, yes, I watched the Steven Gerrard testimonial, but yeah, again, I'm a Liverpool fan. I wouldn't be expecting United fans or, you know, general football fans around the world to be watching the Steven Gerrard testimonial. Maybe I'm out of touch. I just feel like the only thing I can think that's similar to a testimonial that I might watch would be like Soccer Aid, but then it's funny. I scored a penalty without the spinner. It's true. I live life on the edge, you know. Sometimes you can't call upon the fidget spinner, only for important penalties. Reece Nelson keeps it in. I mean, Donnarumma probably should have saved that. I didn't forget about the fidget spinner. Look, it's here. Don't you worry. I'll stop now. Not ideal, boys. Yeah, the thing is, if there's like some highlights from the testimonial after the game, you know, like a screamer scored or there's something funny that happens, I'll catch the highlight later, but I don't feel like I need to watch it live. Dele Alli, nice goal. Welcome back to the team. Got dropped last time out. Good little response to that because, well, you can see here, Watford, they scored within, what, 40 seconds of us scoring? So to get a goal to go ahead again, it's good stuff. Huh. I'm doing quite well today. I'm just waiting for something to go wrong. I'm waiting for the tower of cards to go crumbling down, you know? Have we lost a game today? I don't think we've even drawn one yet while we've been live for the last hour and a half. It's been going really well. Too well, almost. This music is awful. I will admit this song specifically is bad. I will point out I am using copyright-free music because I don't want the Twitch VODs to be kind of muted in the future. If you guys would rather not have music, I can just turn off the music, but I don't know. Let me know. Answers on a postcard. Right, can we defend this? We've got a lot of men in the box. Pereira somehow managed to get the ball in. It's not a great clearance away. Is that Joey Allen? It better not be. He almost scored against us. See you later, Dan Phillips. Thanks for watching the stream, dude. Just play the Viduka song on a loop. It's a fantastic idea. I will say, when my SSD failed recently, I lost my entire iTunes library, including the Viduka song. The last time I checked, I believe that song had over 600 plays. I have a problem. Oh, Watford have got Eder Alvarez-Balanta, Football Manager 2015 and 16 fame. He's not so good this year. Michael Keane on a booking. We'll take him off. Mario struggling a little bit and reduced to Dele Alli struggling more. Let's bring on Alistair Jacobs. Let's give him another game. Let's give him another game. How long will we be streaming for today? I'm probably going to be streaming until around kind of 5 o'clock, maybe a little bit after that. We'll see how we get on in terms of matches and how things are working out. Yeah, we're streaming for at least kind of another hour and a half. Kante to Coutinho. I mean, Jacobs wants a goal, number 75. Coutinho, don't give it away there. That's not what we need. That's not what I planned. And I really must say, I don't understand. Why am I quoting High School Musical? I don't know, but we're on the attack again. Coutinho, look at the options surging forward. Jacobs, pass it, you Wazzock. He hits the woodwork. Rebound. No, he missed. It might be time to drop everyone deeper and just make sure we get the win here. Alright, we'll go with that. That's our go-to defensive change. I mean, if they score now, it's a bit of a kick in the balls because I'm going to look at Alistair Jacobs and go, son, you should have scored. Win that, Emre. Nice win. Jacobs, maraudering forward. Options out. Asensio cutting inside. Can he finish it on his left peg? He can. 3-1. Asensio with the assist. Take a bow. Take a bow. That is what I want to see. Everyone relax. Everyone relax. It's all going to plan. We have been streaming for the last hour and a half. We've been kind of plodding on. In fact, everything's been going really, really well so far this stream. It's all got to go wrong eventually. I'm waiting for it. 3-1 result. And again, we didn't get a clean sheet, which is a little bit disappointing. But to fight back, having taken the lead and being pegged back immediately is pretty pleasing. I don't think there's a goal on here. No, Gomez going to collect it. That's going to be it. Good result. Away from home, we'll take it. 3-1. It was a pretty even game, but defensively we were fairly solid. Donnarumma seemed to play pretty well. With that result, you can see United, they are winning all their games in hand, unfortunately for us, and it doesn't seem to matter what we do, they are going to be staying ahead of us. Although, we have got them in a few games' time, so that could be pretty big for us, but, well, 11 games left of the season, in the league at least. We're still in the FA Cup, of course, and the Champions League. But top 4 is looking very, very likely at this point. We're 15 points in the top 4. Spurs do have one game in hand, but we're doing okay. Now it's time to take on Juve. I mean, do I just play Alistair Jacobs now against Juve? That's the next question. Is that a viable strategy? Oh, he's not registered. Never mind. Dream's dead. Can't happen. So I think we'll play Keita ahead of Chan. The rest of the team is pretty solid. Still annoyed about Mbappe's injury. I'm still salty about that. I think I always will be. Playing Grujic ahead of Jacobs. So Juve next, a big game for us obviously. We want to do one in the Champions League. It's our first run in the Champions League as manager. I believe the aim this year is to reach the quarter-final, which does mean that the board expects us to kind of surpass the round that we're going into. But, well, despite finishing top of our group that had Atletico in it, Juve are not going to be an easy team for us to break down. Alan Butler got man of the match. That is good to see. Has his jumping reach improved? Yes, it has. We're up to 11.4, boys. Get hyped. Get hyped. It's almost gone up by 3 whole marks over the last 18 months. He's learning to jump, is our boy. We've given him a trampoline. He's jumped on it all day. He's actually looking really, really good. Like, championship quality good. Consistency could be a problem. He still thinks his individual training isn't working. It is working. You are learning to jump, Alan. You might not realise it, but you are. So we just look, we'll see who won the Champions League so far. I'm not actually sure on it. It was Juventus last year and Atletico the year before. So, of course, we beat Atletico in the group stage this year. So that was a pretty good achievement. But Juve, they're going to be looking to retain it. A little bit scared about playing Juve now I realise that they're the reigning champions. But they finished second in their group, so they're not unbeatable. They only beat Carpi 1-0. Did Buffon get his Champions League trophy? Let's find out. Gianluigi Buffon. I think he might have retired looking at it here. Did he retire? He did win the Italian Cup in 2018. I can't see if he did win it. I assume he didn't. Maybe he did. I don't know. Was I blind? Did someone work it out? Please tell me someone worked it out. He did win it. Okay, well there we go. Everyone can be happy now. I'm blind. It's because I'm looking for the Champions League and I've not got the real name fix on. I enjoy the fact that like 20 people were on the track. He did win it in the chat. He did win it, Jack. I mean, at least now I know you're not trolling me because everyone said he did. Right, score predictions. Get them in. It's Juventus v us. It's away from home, and we're looking to push the old lady over, steal her walking stick, beat her over the head with it, and run off with her wallet, and hopefully a few away goals and a good result in the first leg. That took a dark turn. But anyway, we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. Four 1 1-1 3-3 3-2 Juve. A Juve win. I don't like the sound of that. Everton playing United midweek as well. That's a game to keep an eye on as well. Pretty much our strongest team, which is good to see. I'm actually going to play Bernardes ahead. In fact, no, I'm not. Asensio's been in good form, so we'll keep him in. I don't want to disrupt it. pretty much our strongest team. In fact, it is our strongest team with the exception of Mbappe, who of course is out injured for pretty much the rest of the season. We're playing a 4-4-2 and Dybala. I've got Mbappe on my mind. Dybala and Higuain playing up top. It's actually not that drastic or a different a team looking at it, really. I mean, they brought in... Who have they brought in? Alex Merritt, I guess they brought in Bajaka. No, Bajaka starts there. I'm trying to think if Nacho hasn't moved to them, has he? No, that's an FM move. Yeah, it's kind of weird how little their team's changed. We'll see how we get on anyway. They won the Champions League last year. We need a good away performance, boys. I need it from you today. Make it happen. Make my day. I mean, I want a few away goals. I want a 3-1 win. That's the dream result. I don't know why 3-1. 3-0 would be better, but 3-1 seems slightly more realistic. But well, we'll have to keep our wits about us. Hopefully we can be competitive in this game. Of course, it is our first year in the Champions League. I'm not expecting us to win the whole thing. We are taking on the holders. It's never going to be easy. We do need to defend better than that, though. That is shocking defending. And well, with the first effort of the game on target for Juventus after 13 minutes, they take the lead. Not ideal. I'm going to take a sip of my grapefruit juice and ponder things. It's raining. It's the rain. I'm going to use Ty from Arsenal Fan TV excuse. It's slippy, okay? We can't play our game. Hopefully we can keep our heads held high despite that early goal kind of goal conceded. And not let it snowball, he says, as Cuadrado whips it in and they score again. They score again. Show some passion, boys. Show some... I don't even want to watch it. Higuain finds space. I mean, we've got 4 men in the middle marking 1 person. I don't even feel like that's a tactical problem. That is just incompetence from our defenders. It can't be free. We can't do this badly. I'm not expecting us to win here. We are the outsiders. So make no mistake here. But we do need an away goal or two. Especially after this 2-0 kind of early I guess, what would you call it? Early defeat? It's not a defeat. We're still in this game. It's not over. Keita. Nice ball through to Teo Hernandez, the fullback. Narrow angle. I didn't really back him to score from there. I mean, maybe we can reverse bottle it. That was a clear-cut chance for us. Another set piece here. Asensio whips in. We have good players in the air. Keita. Dele Alli. Hit that from there. Why not? Why not shoot from there, Dele Alli? What a finish. Alex Merritt, no chance. Buffon wouldn't have had a chance with that one. Keita, edge of the box, plays it across Dele Alli. You think, no, he's not. He's lining up on his right peg. He can't shoot from there. Well, he has done. Top bins. Keeper gets a hand on it. No chance. 2-1. Let's go. Been good since we've gone behind. And actually, we're on the attack again here. Kante, Dele Alli, runners on ahead. He gives the ball away, though. That's a problem. Dybala, surrounded by players. Higuain, he's been causing us all kinds of problems. Up. For a second, I got my hopes up. 3-1 Juve, not ideal. For a second, I believed. How long did I believe for? It was less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes in game time. We've got the away goal. Think about it. Okay, this is bad. I mean, at least it's entertaining, right? Right? Where's the marking? Klein wins it. Counter now. We can still reverse bottle it. Not if you kick it like that, though, Klein. I mean, that would have been a sick goal. Donnarumma, fantastic stop. Nacho still danger area. No, not like this. Not like this. Stop it. That'll do. Stop, shouting stop it does help. I finished top of my group. Juventus finished second in their group, despite having won the Champions League last year. Okay, boys. I need a better performance from you. Coutinho, you've gone missing, son. Asensio's demotivated. We're going for the double change out wide. I'm dropping Coutinho. It's a bold move. It's a bold move. But we need to make something happen here. You can't bottle what you never had. It's true. I don't feel like we really bottled this at the moment. We were never in it. But we do need to defend here. We do need to defend here. We do need to, we've not defended here. We've not defended. We've not defended. We've not defended. We were unbeaten in the stream up until this point. We went for an hour and a half unbeaten. And then we met Juventus. And it's all gone tits up. Right. It's time for some tactical wizardry, folks. You've never seen anything like this in your life. That's literally the only change I'm going to make. We'll go a little bit more direct and a little bit higher tempo, actually. I mean, they're playing a 4-4-2. This system works well against 4-4-2s. Kind of generally speaking. Not having Alistair Jacobs is my problem. It's true. I should have registered him for the Champions League. Mistakes were made. I think we're getting wrecked down the left-hand side. Teo Hernandez has not had a good game. I still believe, though. Do you believe? Kante. I mean, that's an ambitious ball at best. It's a good stop. The rebound gets cleared. You need a more defensive tactic for a good team. It's so obvious. I kind of get that point, and hindsight is a wonderful thing. But what I would say is, in the Football Manager match engine, playing on attacking generally gets you better results. And I think we've showed in the league, you know, with wins against the likes of Chelsea, Manchester United, and City in previous years, where we beat them 4-1. Sometimes playing on the attack does work. Sometimes you just have a bad day at the office. I'd say when you look at the stats of this game, Juventus, they grew into this game as it went on. But, you know, in the first half, it was a very even game. It certainly wasn't a 3-1 game. And 4-1, I still believe. Part of me believes. I don't know why it believes. We're going to have to play attacking in the second leg. We can't go defensive. But, yeah, you look at the defensive performance. It was really poor. Cuadrado tore us a new one out wide, and Dybala was just top-notch. $3-0 win at home, easy, exactly. That's the attitude I want from you, chat. All I'm saying is, I saw a 4-1 defeat for Lewis FC away from home against Barcelona, resulting in a Matthew Lewis hat-trick in the Champions League semi-final at home to see Lewis FC go for an away goals against Barcelona 4-4. It can happen. We've just got to believe. It is also worth knowing, Juventus did literally win the competition last year, so they're not a bad team, are Juventus? I forgot to rest my players. That could be a problem. We're going to have to rotate the team because I forgot to rest. I can give them 1 day of rest. Oh, this is the FA Cup against Villa. Okay, it's not that important, but I'd like to win the FA Cup still. But like Jacobs can play in this game, and I'm not adverse to rotating the entire team. Give players like Bastoni a chance to play, and also Moreno, who needs games to make him happy. Trippier at right back. Excuse me, I'm trying to hold in a burp. Didn't do a very good job there. We'll go with this. And Alistair Jacobs, centre attacking mid. We're going to keep Coutinho outside of the first team, I think, today. We'll go with this. Completely rotated team. We still should beat Villa with this squad, in all seriousness. But we'll see how we get on. Show the world what this team's about. We need to make amends after that last game. I mean, Villa's a good chance to do it. Rename Alistair Jacobs Matthew Lewis. It will give him powers. Is that how it works? Is it a cheat code in game that I don't know about? We'll select him so you can watch his movement. We've clicked on the ref there. Jacobs. I mean, is Jacobs going to score? Get your predictions in. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? Will it happen? He's in the middle. There's lots of players in the middle, though. I have to stress that this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. How's that gone in? Okay then. Okay then. I mean, I'll allow it because it happens to the AI. I celebrate like a smug bastard, so I can't complain about it. But it did look very weird, that one. It wasn't even like a venomous cross that went in. It was literally down at shin height. I still believe in Jacobs. I still believe in him. Alright, Benandez bringing it forward. Options in the middle. One of them is Jacobs. He's going alone. He's gone alone. What a finish that is. I mean, Donnarumma should be wearing the hat, not me. He's bottled it. Cheeky little toe poke in there. I like that. I mean, they've not had a shot on target yet. They've not had a shot actually at all yet. Yeah, it's 1-1. Go figure. I like the way we've just called Bernachetti, or however you say his name, because people are going to tell me I'm still saying it wrong. We've just called him Benandez now. That's his name. Benandez is now his name. I mean, if they score again without having a shot, it's going to be a little bit embarrassing, isn't it? Jacobs holds up the play, up to Wijnaldum. Lovely play. Can Gini pull it back? Options in the box. Grujic is there. 2-1. Nice goal. Jack, worst region you've ever bought? Edu Perez. Edu Perez, currently. Well, they've had a shot now. Well, this ruins everything. They've had 2 shots now. It's 2-2. I'm going to question the defending here of our team, if I'm being completely honest. I think it may have been cleared into the back of one of our own men. No, Emre Can decided just to head it backwards. Boys, what is this? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, let's be having you. I'm doing a dealia. Doing a dealia. I can't help but feel like the game is conspiring against me with this match, judged by the 2 goals we've conceded. Benandez. Ball for Jacobs. Please finish this, Jacobs. He scores again. He's a god. He's actually a god. I thought he was going to miss it. I'm going to be completely honest. Part of me wanted to start fidget spinning, but it wasn't. Like, I didn't have enough time to start spinning it to get the goal in. People doubted Jacobs. A few people said he wasn't going to score. He scored. He's loving it. I mean, at least the team's happy now. This is like our 2nd string squad. It is a Seahawks jersey I'm wearing, yes. Is Jacobs in the same regen? He's a good regen. He's not insane, but he's a good English regen who wanted to be a key player, and I said, you can't be a key player. But we're trying to get his happiness up some more, and actually maybe develop him a little bit, because he does look like he could be quite a good player. But yeah, he's playing first team football for us. This is a really nice move. That is a really nice goal. Am I allowed to say it's a nice goal? I mean, Jacobs plays through the one ball. That through ball is delightful. I thought Wijnaldum was going to miss it. He squeezes it through the keeper. Nice goal. Let's get another. Why not? Let's just start the party now. Benandez, hit it from there. Why not? Don't. Okay, never mind. No, I wanted him to shoot. I'm going to be honest. Trippier, not like this. I thought he was just going to give away the ball in a really bad position. It's through it. Jacobs again. Hit it! He scores again. He's on for a hat-trick. If Jacobs gets a hat-trick, we're on the pitch. If Jacobs gets a hat-trick, we're on the pitch. I mean, let's be honest. It is Villa. But we can still enjoy it for what it is. Which is a battering. Maya, oh, I thought he was going to score as well. Just add more to the collection. I'm going to take off Bastoni. He's struggling a little bit of fitness. We'll bring in Hernandez there. Emre Can's not the greatest game. We'll bring in Dele Alli to play centre mid. Hernandez whips it in. Back post. Galini collects. As for Jacobs, he has got quite a big forehead. It's his footballing brain, folks. Wijnaldum. I mean, that's just selfish, mate. See yourself out. I don't want you in the changing room after the game. You can walk home. We're here trying to get Jacobs his hat-trick and you're smashing it into the side netting. What are you on? Dele Alli, thread through Jacobs. There's so much space in that channel. Look at him. What a man Jacobs is. I mean, we're not going to concede, are we? That would be embarrassing to concede a third against Villa. Be really embarrassing. We conceded a third against Villa. Sell Jacobs, he isn't worth a damn quid, it's true. I'm skipping that goal, I don't want to watch it again. Well, Jacobs, he didn't get a hat-trick, he did get 2. It's a 5-3 win for our B team against Villa. That's pretty decent. Jacobs, man of the match. I mean, look at him, he's a good regen. I wouldn't say he's insane, as someone else said. I guess he's only 17 though. Yeah, he could be really good actually. Maybe I should take that back. His mentals are okay. His physicals are where it's at. Jumping reach not the greatest. But 17 finishing, 13 composure, 14 off the ball. Good work rate as well. I mean, we're piling on the pressure in all the competitions we're in. Brazil manager was looking at Thiago Maia for the squad. I mean, he's got to be worth a first team appearance eventually. I think the issue I've got with Jacobs is I'm comparing him to Choi Hyun Chan. This is the bit where he's now going to be better than Choi Hyun Chan. They're pretty similar. I think I like Choi more. Is that a bad thing? I think they're both going to be really good regens for us, but yeah. 2 to watch for the future, certainly. Has Choi played any more games? No, not yet. Not for South Korea. How's the 16-year-old on 85 grand a week going? He's not had his birthday yet. Has the game been saving? Has anyone noticed? I think I turned on auto saving, but now I'm sat thinking I can't remember seeing the game saving. Has it been saving? Let me know. Eddie Perez, he's not on a senior contract yet. So he hasn't gone on to that wage rise, but that's happening soon. I mean, he's developed okay. Yeah, he's doing okay. Okay, autosave. Someone said it's on, someone said it's off. This doesn't help me, folks. I'm just gonna save it and be safe because you made me paranoid. How did I find Choi? He was 16 years old playing in the Korea national team, so it was kind of a bit of a no-brainer. I didn't actually made an appearance at the time, but when you see a 16-year-old in the national team. Okay, apparently it is on, but I'm still paranoid. FA Cup 6th round. Who are you going to get drawn against? That's the question. City playing a game in hand here. We need them to bottle it if they can. That would help us. I can't hit back to check. City, I think did they bottle it? No, okay, it was an FA Cup. They lost 4-1 to Sunderland. Okay. Fair enough. I'm not going to question that. Who's Ian Smith? I mean, he looks quite good, doesn't he? I don't know how much they want for him. Get a scout report on him. Why not? Let's have a look-sees. The South Korean regen cost £2 million. Regen Day is coming up as well. That is actually worth noting. Regen Day is coming up. It might even happen before the next game. In fact, it will happen before the next game. Are we going to get a good regen? And this one's going to write, Jack, try for a son. My manager's too young. My manager's too young. I'm sorry. I can't have a kid yet. I'm not mature enough. I'm not at the right point in my life. Anyway, we now get to mash continue forward. I don't know if there's an international break going on. I assume there's not because I play on international duty. I guess it's just a break in the season. Might mean that United play their games in hand. Hey lad bloke, how you doing, dude? Will we get a good regen day? We've not had one in 2 years here at Liverpool. There's not been kind of a standout player. There was a player in last year's intake who I got told was going to be the best player of a generation. He doesn't look that great. Like, his consistency is awful. And his potential has dropped since my scouts have got to know him better. His progress has been good. First team football's been a factor. That's good. He needs to improve. Must improve in... He's got 14 agility. What are you chatting? I don't understand. It's not even like... Why does he need to improve? It's not even a key attribute for the complete wing-back role he's playing. I could understand if he like must improve passing. I might accept that then because like, yeah, you know, that's a key attribute for complete wing-back. But it's agility. I don't think I am a regen in this year's game, unfortunately. No. Have they had a regen youth intake? It doesn't look like they have. Maybe they have. Quick look through. It doesn't look like they've got anyone particularly great. There's no Paul Smith, put it that way. I will just quickly check ASEC as well, because it's worth checking. No, that's the same player they had before. He's okay. Although he's 18. We'll get a scout report, why not? Let's take a look at him. Do you have to be at least 35 years old to get a son? Yes. This is fine. Who's missing the Juventus game? I didn't need my best player anyway. Didn't need Coutinho for this next game. He's not important. The thing is, Jacobs can't play in the Champions League. So we're now waiting for a date at which Football Manager takes way longer to progress. I think it'll be this first week of March that Regen Day happens. Yes, I have attribute masking disabled. Right, youth intake, I didn't see it. Boom. Paul Wright stands out as one of the better players. I just see someone born in Boston. He's born in my hometown. Okay, he's awful. We can't give him a soft spot. Right, youth intake. I mean, it's not great, is it? Let's be honest, it's not great. I mean, time to look at the 16-year-olds elsewhere, I guess. Someone start up the van, we're going hunting. Michael Fisher. Scout a load of them just to get general thoughts. I mean, he wasn't this year's intake, he must have been in last year's. Ian Hancock. I mean, he's eccentric. He looks okay as a keeper, but that 20 eccentricity, that scares me. I mean, do I want him doing scorpion kicks? Thing is, his other stats are really, really good. He doesn't want to talk to me anyway. You're good. You're really good. I mean, we'll get a scout report and offer you a contract, I think. Oh, he wants quite a big wage to start out with. We'll offer him a contract where he says it's very acceptable, and then wait for the scout report to come in. Southampton always have good players though, don't they? Let's be honest. Alan Crawford, you're not new. Basically all the ones who aren't scouted from this year's intake. Southampton, Craig Haynes, doesn't look that great. Michael Fisher we already looked at. There's no standout players early on. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to look for players who aren't in our league. Where is it? Where's Division? Where is Division? Club? Oh, Division. Is not Premier League. Right. And then we have to add the age one back in. Give him 80 grand. I'm not doing that with another player. Can you imagine doing that with another player after the last one? No, thank you. 17 finishing. Didn't we sign a Norwich striker last year? He doesn't want to join me. Do you care about personalities? Not really, because you can just tutor them when they're young. Players under the age of like 20 are kind of like plasticine. You can just tutor them into whatever you might want from them. Let's get scout reports on all these players. Liverpool signing a Southampton player, ... Hey, don't judge, okay? I'm going to be honest, there's no player standing out at me out of this first set we've looked through. This guy's pretty good, although he has the mentals of a goldfish. Tommy Abrahams. Looks okay. He's not bad. I mean, we might as well offer him a contract, and then we can see what the scout says after he signs. The formation that I'm using is available on the Steam Workshop. I wish, okay, feature request for Football Manager. When you're on this list of players, it'd be really convenient if I click on a player and then if I use the quick flicks, if it was to go through the players in list order rather than from the squad that they're in. So I could start off with Dion Holmes, hit down once and go through them all. This guy looks pretty good. We'll give him a contract offer that he'll accept, and then we'll wait for the scout report to come in. See what the scouts say. For some reason my belly's rumbling, but I already ate today. Send help. This guy's mentals are really good. Let's go back and look at Premier League teams. Lots of players at kind of the big teams, not a lot of the ones standing out. Burnley, Carl Bell. I mean, it looks like a pretty bad year for regens, I'm going to be completely honest. There's that one kid at Southampton who looks good. 6 jumping reach. What's the attribute I first look for when signing players? There isn't really one that I look for immediately. I know a lot of people don't use the polygon. For me, I use the polygon because I know the kind of future role of a player and kind of where a player's strengths lie at a glance there, but then I will go through and I know what each attribute is that goes into the polygon. So at a glance here, I can look at it, I can look at his polygon, see where his weaknesses are and kind of know roughly what's happening. I know for some people, they'll just look at a player like this and just read the numbers. I'm quite a visual person. This guy seems okay. He wants a lot of money to join from Spurs. Oh dear, there's not many good players, boys, that I can see. I mean, there's probably some that I'm going to miss, that's always inevitable, but I mean, there's none that jump out at me this year. David Tart. Interesting name. I'm trying to think, are Germany and France's regen days around the same time as this? I wonder if they've happened yet. Okay, their regen days have happened as well. Who's the most valuable players? It's not exactly the best way to filter players, but it might be worth doing. Seems like a few of them have already been signed on to new contracts, so it must have happened a few days before. Probably already got the players locked down that they want to keep in their team. Look through a few of the German teams. Why is Schalke not? Oh, because of the names. What is Schalke's name in game? Oh, it's well, I wouldn't have been able to type that. I think we were a day or two late. I think we were a day or two late, boys. They've all been signed up. Feels bad. He's good. He is very good. How much do you want? I'll probably afford this. If it's 4 million. Oh, they're putting that clause. I hate it when they do that. I'll give you 5 million, but we're not having any sell-on clauses. Don't even try and sneak them in, or I won't be a happy bunny. Is it worth just flicking through all these players and just see if there's any that stand out? Thing is, normally I'd literally just shift click and scout every single one of these. Okay, there's no great ones there. Let's have a look through a few of them, why not? I mean, you're quite a good fullback. Not the best centre back. I was thinking you'd play this guy at fullback. Have a quick look through, see if there's anyone who jumps out. This guy could be a good Ramdoit in the future. His mentals aren't too bad. Technicals are a bit shit, but they'd improve over time. I can't be bothered to look through all these players, although this guy looks quite good. As I say, I can't be bothered. And then see a player I like the look of and suddenly I can be bothered. Trent's a bit poo, but he's good elsewhere. He can play anywhere in the final third. They want 10 million for him. That could indicate he has good potential. Keep an eye out for the scout report on him. I can't be bothered to go through every player. There aren't that many good regens there, unfortunately, it seems like. As far as England goes. Not at least ones that just jump out immediately at you. Usually you can like find a player's rated, well, valued a lot more highly than anyone else. He's really high up. I mean, we're scouting all of them, so if one gets flagged up, kind of, and suddenly I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that player. There's still a chance we might be able to get them before they sign with the club they gend at. But yeah, doesn't look like a good year for regens, which is a bit of a shame. Usually there's like a few standout players, but there's not even that. So Clough Hughes might still happen. I mean, there's a few here that we've offered contracts to and we'll delay and wait and see what happens. We've got a contract offer on this guy, which is good. Obviously, still going to wait for the scout report. But we'll wait and find out. Some okay players there. Why am I so hungry? Send help. I might get pizza. Am I allowed to have pizza, folks? Is that a thing? Dominic Ward. He looks okay. In terms of adding... Oh, okay. Never mind. Because the other thing to consider is that with these players, I am also looking to kind of bolster my under 21s, under 23s and under 18s, that I want to make them really competitive. You can kind of see how they're already kind of filling up with really good talented players. There's a few players here who are not going to develop, who were at Liverpool when I first came in. And then it's kind of even the same here with the under 20, with the under 18s. I'd like to get a lot better players in. And if that means like taking the best kind of regen from every single championship club, might be worth it. This guy's pretty decent. Unfortunately, he's just signed a youth deal with his new team. And we're going to get that with a lot of these players now, because I left it a day. Yes, get pizza. Depends if you share. No. Domino's is tempting. Chris Turnbull. Really good potential. How much is he going to want a week? Place your bets. Are you about to poach a second Arsenal winger in 2 years? I mean, if his potential is everything to go by, and the fact he has 20 determination instantly makes me interested. I should point that out. Injury prone and consistency could be a problem. I mean, if he isn't asking for a load of stupid money, I may well be tempted. Craig Haynes. Did we offer a contract to this guy? We didn't. He's just signed for them. We should have offered him a contract. Maybe I was being too picky. Oh, this right back's good. He's very good. Consistent, has good pace. Weaknesses are the fact he's only Vanarama National, could do better with heading. I mean, I can deal with a player who's not great in the air. I mean, 9 jumping reach for a 15-year-old isn't that bad. Northern Irish as well, which I kind of like. It's an unusual nationality. We'll probably have to give him 20 grand a week. That's the only concern. I do also need to offer him a contract where he won't want to talk to Arsenal about it before he decides he wants to join us. Westcar in goal. I mean, maybe I am just about to sign a load of players after saying I wasn't going to. Maybe I'm a liar. Maybe my scouts are all lying to me. Maybe these players aren't that great. And that could be the other thing. Cliff Hughes, he's the player we've agreed to sign. His potential seems okay. People get put in their guesses for that Arsenal winger. I'm a little bit nervous, although that right wing back didn't want a lot. So who knows? I just realised clicking through all these players, I can just hit my mouse 2 button or mouse 4 button, and it's basically a spacebar input to scroll through these. Peter Purdy of Fulham. Might just pick him up. Could be okay in our youth team. Contract demands aren't small, that's the only thing. But yeah, I kind of want to just, flood our youth team now with young English players. So if we want to just grab every 4-star potential player, even if some are flops, particularly with Brexit on the horizon. So that Northern Irish guy's going to come in. Space demands aren't that ludicrous, so that's okay. Favourite Domino's pizza? Good question. That would be Texas barbecue, I think. Although the new Mexican pizza's quite nice at Domino's. I want to get a second opinion on that Purdy guy. Honeyman. I mean, he's good, but he's not giving me a contract offer first good. How much do we reckon he'll want? 15 years old, plays for Sunderland. He's on £100 a week. I'll give you that. Oh, okay. He wasn't expecting that much money. That makes me think he's not that good. Can we sneak this clause in as well? No. His potential isn't that great, is it? Let's get another scout report on him. Turnbull's contract talks. This is the right winger. How much did we think he was going to want? 5-star potential. Injury prone. Not great in the air. I'd probably offer him like 25 grand a week tops. This is where he's now going to ask for like 60. I'm an idiot. I've just given him way more money than I needed to, but I was scared he was going to ask for a load. Maybe his potential isn't that good. We've got another scout report coming in on him. We'll delay that. Westcar wants 27 grand. City young goalkeeper. Looks pretty good though as far as goalkeepers go. His shot stopping could be better. His distribution's okay with his kicking. His other stuff isn't that great, but he's only 15. I mean, at least our youth team's going to be stacked. Think about it that way, folks. See, the amount of money that this guy's asking for makes me think he's really good. No, maybe it's a red herring. But young English players are going to be worth a premium when Brexit happens, so it's probably worth hoarding them in. The thing is, okay guys, so if I sign these players, say the average wage of all these players we sign is £15,000 a week, and they play at the club for 3 years, I'm doing the maths in my head now, that is going to mean that they cost roughly each about £2.2 million if we include bonuses in. That's how much their wages are going to cost me. In reality, it takes one of these players to develop into a £20 million player, which after Brexit happens isn't like that uncommon that one of them will be worth £20 million. And suddenly you've covered the wages of 10 of these players that we're bringing in en masse. Now obviously that doesn't cover all their compensation fees, but that isn't going to amount to more than £20 million. And realistically, with the amount of players we're bringing in, we'll probably easily make up about £100 million from kind of 20 of them who develop to sufficient quality, particularly after Brexit. It's a long-term investment more than anything, but you kind of look at our club finances, £48 million in the bank, transfer budget, loads left over from this year's budget. Yeah, we're bloating up the wages a little bit, but it's a long-term investment which is going to leave us very, very well off in the future. The reason I'm increasing the wages after they accept a deal is because I'm looking for a very specific line to get triggered. So if I just go to a player who I can actually offer a contract to. So when you offer a player a contract, he's also already been offered a contract by the club he's a youth player at. Hopefully one of these. So is this guy good? I mean, we're scouting him. We'll find out. So you'll see if I give this guy a contract offer. Let me just change something slightly here. So he'll say, these terms are acceptable, but I wish to evaluate all my options. Now that means West Ham have offered me a contract already. I want to see that one too. Whereas if I just increase this offer by £2,000 a week on the wages and hit suggest, you'll see it becomes, that's a good offer. I'm very happy with it. There's a few other variations of this string. But if I now finalise this, I'm not going to sign this player. But the very next day he'll come back saying, yes, I want to sign for your club. And so by offering the players more, it means that they won't go to the club who they kind of gend at, which happens pretty much all of the time unless you get that special kind of line in. And so for the sakes of £2,000 extra a week, this guy would be guaranteed to come to us. And as you can see, it happens the very next day. So what I'm doing is I'm offering these contracts to all the players I'm not sure on, even whilst I'm still scouting them. And then what I'll do is, any that the scout reports come back and say, actually, this guy isn't that good, I'll just cancel the offer on after I've delayed it. So hopefully that adds some clarity to kind of the thinking here and what I'm doing. You're kind of gaming the system a little bit, but I always look at Football Manager as a game. You can play it however you want, as long as you kind of disclose how you're playing it. So hopefully that explains it. So there's some good players here in terms of potential, but I mean, they're already playing at the big teams, so they'll be a lot less likely to want to join us. I'm pretty happy about that Turnbull guy. I wouldn't have spotted him, but he looks like he could be good. Connor Thompson, you are very good. When they turn 17, your budget will tank. I mean, it will, in the sense that if the average wage is about 15 grand, I'm going to be spending about £150,000 extra per 10 players. I'll probably end up with 80 players in my team in total who are on an average of 15. But because of the amount of money you'll make through selling them long term, you'll end up with a wage budget in the region of like £5 million if you do it right. You can just turn your club into just a big conveyor belt of players really easily. Anyway, the teams around us have actually played their games in hand now, which now makes things a little bit more what would you call it, a little bit more clear. So if we just look at the league table just to see the kind of situation. We're 5 points behind United. We've played the same amount of games as them. Our goal difference is actually better than City's now, but they have played a game less. Actually, looking at it, the game in hand, we have we're only one of 2 teams who have them. Who have we got coming up? We've got Sunderland, then Juve. Our end of season run is a little bit tricky with the likes of Arsenal and City and United, but without them, I guess Everton as well isn't easy. It's kind of a standard run in. Arsenal are really struggling. They're down in 9th, which is unusual. Sorry if this is a bad question, but when looking for regions, what stats do you look for primarily to, for example, if you're looking at a striker, it would be dependent on the role that I play my strikers at in my team. Generally, I have an idea in my head of kind of the system and the kind of players I'm going to need to fit that system. And so I'll just kind of sign the players that I need and that fit that kind of way of playing. This guy's really good, but he literally is like the most one-dimensional player I've ever seen. I mean, if you want someone who can defend, run and jump, he's your man. If you want him to kick a ball, you've got a problem. 1 finishing, 1 technique, 1 off the ball. That's very funny how like one-sided he is. I feel like when you're looking at young players, like determination's nice and a good personality's okay, but you can mould players into whatever you want when they're a young age. And you're not really looking for one ability to be really good. It's actually better to have a player who's really well rounded, then there's less training needed in one area. So these are those German youngsters we scouted and had a look at. I kind of want to get this guy in. I kind of want to get him in. I like the look of him. Let's send Barry Hunter to take a look for a few months. Any other really good players? This guy. Barry, go take a look at him too. We're sending Barry's going on the prowl in Germany for us. Our inside man. So Turnbull again, another person said 5-star potential. Was this Barry who I sent? No, it's Paul Goldrick. Who has 18 judging player potential. I trust him. He didn't want that much in wages. Boss, I know how to stop people getting balls, but I don't know how to, well, what to do when I have the ball. Is it accurate? Okay, so we'll get scout reports on these 2 guys. Seems like this guy might be the one to track. I think they want like, was it 20 million they wanted for him? I wonder if we can get him for like 7 million with some clauses. Internationals, 20 games for Germany, I'll give you 2.5 million. After league appearances, after he plays 40 league games, so a season's worth of games, I'll give you 2.5 million. And after 50 league goals, you get 5 million. That's a good deal. Oh, you cheeky buckers. 7.5. Okay, they've gone a little bit more reasonable now. That's a kind of fair that's the kind of fair deal I want for a player like this. He's probably not going to want to talk to me now. Oh, he does want to talk to me. The thing is, this guy really would suit our system well. His work rate could be a little bit better, but everywhere else he's really solid. 16 years old, 5-star potential. Give you a bigger signing on fee, 250 grand. Thing is, we have the money to spend. That's the other thing to consider is, whilst the amount of money I'm spending on this guy is not a lot, it's certainly worth considering the kind of the situation the club's in. We have a lot of money to spend. Hey Clan, how's it going, dude? What were the other 16-year-olds that we looked at? Who are the go-to guys? So none of those German guys we scout don't actually show up in this list. And it's only yet to 17-year-olds, and there's just a load that we've scouted over our various trips. I'm still really excited for Hyun Chan. He's going to be so good. So good. Do you think Gabriel Jesus should be in the -10 club? Probably not. I think it's a little bit early for him. That he's got 2-star current ability is really impressive considering how good our team is already. So it's going to be an £8 million deal with a few fees if he performs really well for us. I mean, if he plays 40 league games for us, he's probably worth 3.5 million. If he plays 20 international games to Germany, again, 2.5 million doesn't feel like a lot. If he gets 50 goals, then yeah, you can have 5 million for him. That's fine by me. He's going to be a good player. I'm just going to nip to the toilet real quickly, guys. So I'll be back in a second. I'm going to run just an ad while I'm gone. I do appreciate you guys watching. Obviously, I don't run ads that often. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. If you're new here, hit the follow button. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a second after I've been to the toilet. So this is awkward. The Twitch dashboard changed like a year ago and I've never run an ad on the new one, so I don't know how to do it. So you get to listen to music. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. How are we all doing? Let me get FM back on the screen. What did I miss? No one mocked me. I thought more people would mock me for the fact I couldn't find the run advert button. I'm pleasantly surprised. What happened to that other guy, the Austrian winger we were looking at? Did I put in a bid for him? It was the Schalke guy, wasn't it? What do the scouts say about him? League 2 quality. Good from free kicks. Barry, give us a scout report on him too. I'm still not sure if I want to get him in. Got Sunderland next. Sunderland are in 8th. What is this weird world we live in? He'll be good. He'll be good. Austria got any good regens kind of coming through? Can't be bothered to go through every team. We'll just quickly go through Germany and all that. Germany, France, the big nations basically. Just see if they've got anyone good coming through. Apparently I'm looking for Germany. Well-known nation, of course, in kind of Central Europe. I mean, he's quite good, isn't he? But I got really excited for a second, and then they wanted £83 million. I mean, thinking about it, I should just scout all these guys anyway. That actually makes the most sense. Let's just scout the entire team, so every single major nation, and just see who's come up, because it seems like they've pulled in all their regens. The game has essentially collected all the new regens for me. It's really kind of the game. Got well excited about that guy. Just had my dream dashed. Feels bad. 17 years old, playing in the France under 21. He's good. Get a scout report on you. You're not a regen. Ugo Bohr. What a name. Shame he sucks. So really what I should do is just go through the under 21s like this and just flick through every player. That takes far too much effort. Any good regens here in what do you call it? In Gibraltar? Not really. So sad. Hey Ben, I'm not too bad, thank you. Hey to everyone who's tuning in, hopefully you're all good today. We're just doing a little bit of regen hunting, just seeing who's available. Like this guy, who's pretty good. A little bit one-dimensional, but we'll get a little scout report. We'll see what the scouts are saying. He's awful. See, I quite like Dutch regens, but I can never say their names. First world problems. Did you give me some tips on what to do when starting a game? I just started one. Look to see what your main strengths are and build from there. I think I just heard the words of this song correct. Did anyone else hear that? Was that just me? We started streaming 2.5 hours ago. We've been going strong. And I'm going to keep going strong and stably. How much? How much? 30. Championship quality and he's 16. I kind of want him. Is he a £15 million player? Not with that consistency. I mean, it looks like the German national team's going to be stacked. Felix Müller. I mean, his consistency's dog crap, but he's 16. Kind of want him. Don't want that sell on though. That consistency puts me off, but I look at 20 determination and I look at everything else. What about if we can do a deal like this? Because he's a goalkeeper, okay. Every league appearance he makes, I'll give you 200 grand for the first 20. You can make 4 million off that. After league appearances, after 50 games, I'll give you 10 million. How's that? I mean, that's quite risk-free, right? So if he makes 20 appearances for us, I give them 6.5 million. If he plays 50 games for us, they get 10 million. But I feel like if a goalkeeper makes 50 appearances for you in the league, he's become your first choice goalkeeper, at which point he's probably worth the 10 million extra. Does that logic make sense? Is that good? I feel like that's logic that makes sense. You know, if he doesn't develop, it's not a big investment that we've lost on him. If he doesn't become a regular starter. If he does become a starter, we've probably paid about right for him. I still really want this guy. I still really want this guy, but I want 80 million. Remove and exclude. Remove and exclude. Again, this guy looks good. But they want 80 million for him. And that's a lot of money to want for a player. Thing is, I could try and unsell this guy, but I don't think that's actually going to work here. If he gets 50 league goals as a centre-back, I'll give you 15 million. I mean, that's just not cricket, is it? I mean, I've suggested £7 million and 6 million. You've gone, we'll have an extra million there. Oh yeah, we want an extra 68 million on the fee up front. Go fuck yourselves. I'm salty. I'm salty as hell. Send help. Maybe we can try and unsettle him. I didn't mean to make inquiry. Transfer. Declare interest for transfer. Make offer. 5 million. Lock that in. Let's make him unhappy. Let's have a party. Any good French youngsters? This guy. Left back. Good for mental. No, mentals aren't good. Physicals are good. He's quite good. How much? Although he's a striker, and I don't really need strikers now I think about it. How good was Dion Holmes? 4-star. How much is it? 700k. Yeah, that's fine. Abrahams. Your scout report was awful. Cancel. Hughes. Your scout report was good. Troger. Yeah, I think we're going to sign you. 5 million? 5 million? 5 million? 5 million? 5 million? 5 million? 5 million. Are you taking the Michael? You don't want to come and play for me instead of Gladbach? You cheeky bass. Alright, well, we'll keep him scoured for, like, the next... Barry's having a good time in Germany. Barry, get on that guy too. So what's everyone got planned for the rest of their Sundays? Is there homework you've been putting off all week? Have you got an exam on Monday? Or is it just the prospect of work and the stark reality of getting up at 7 AM tomorrow that awaits you? That got really sad. Now Klein's injured. It's all gone wrong. Computer science on Monday. Have fun. History first thing tomorrow. Exam on Tuesday. First day of work. Well, good luck. Hopefully your first day is decent. Purdy, come and join us. You've only got 3.5 star, but there's room for you too, Purdy. I'm off school for 2.5 months summer break. I should just become a teacher. Just enjoy the holiday. I say this, like, I have a number of family members who are teachers. It's not that fun. I know it's not all fun, sunshine and rainbows. That guy's okay. What did I take at GCSEs? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I could even tell you what I did at GCSEs. I just hit accept on this guy when I wasn't... Well, actually I was meant to. It's fine. Turnbull's going to join us. That's a good signing. I like him. I like him a lot. National holiday in Germany tomorrow. Well, that's not fair. Did you FM for your GCSEs, Jack? I can't remember. Did I do FM for my... I mean, it might as well have been a GCSE with the amount of revising I was doing. Well, wasn't doing, but was playing FM instead. What did I do at GCSEs? I did English, math, science, obviously. French, graphic design, history, geography? No, I didn't do geography. I can't remember. I did IT. I'm still salty actually about my GCSEs. I got A's and B's in everything except ICT. I'm not being funny. I know a lot about computers, so to give me my worst mark to be literally the kind of course on computers was just shameful. Question is, I'm going to play. I think I'm going to play the rotated team in this game here against Sunderland away and hope they can get a result. And then that will give us a fully fit team for the Juve game to really give it a good go. We've got a big comeback to try and make from 4-1 down, so let's start it out here. What about A-levels? So my A-levels, what did I do? I did history, product design, physics. What did I do? History, product design, physics, and ICT. I did computing again. Jacobs has bad morale because he wanted to be a key player and I said he couldn't be one. But with my A-levels, I didn't get that great results in them. I got an unconditional offer for a university and I kind of just fucked up my last year. Not really an excuse, but it happened. Oh, I did general studies as well, if you want to count that as an A-level. I mean, it was a thing. I sat an exam for it, so I guess it is an A-level technically. But yeah, I got C's, I think, across the board at A-level. It was pretty bad, but I was just like, bleh, didn't care. I was lazy. I feel like what you realise as you progressively kind of move up the education chain is that what you did previously literally doesn't matter. Like, no one will ever ask for my A-levels now. They'll go, did you get an A-level in English, Maths and Science? I'll be like, yes. They're not going to go, what did you get in that history one that you did, or French? Same with A-levels. Like, A-levels are made up to be a big thing, and yes, they determine whether or not you can go to university and you shouldn't flunk out on them. But in reality, like, they really don't matter. Especially kind of my line of work, I guess. Like, I work within kind of the art and design area as a cinematic artist and marketing artist for a game studio. So like people just go, what degree did you do? Oh, it was this one. What did you get in it? Oh, that's cool. You know, what experience do you have? What's your portfolio like? We are losing. Maybe the rotated team was a bad idea. Jacobs hasn't had a good game, boys. I don't know who's to blame for that. We need to turn it around in this half. If we slip up here, I'm going to look up and then we lose to Juve as well, which we probably will. This is going to seem like a mistake. In fact, I'm kind of thinking now, probably was a mistake. You'd have to say, Sunderland have bossed this game. Well, I'm going to have to change something here. I mean, I think part of that is down to the fact we are playing like our B team. I've made a mistake here. I shouldn't have done this. Anyway, we've got to change things up. That's what we're going to do. We'll bring in Asensio. And Dele Alli. We're going to change the system. We're going to go to the Hereford asymmetric. Stop playing the 17-year-old up top. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad. Alright, Asensio, Fernandes. Go on. This is where the comeback begins, and I look like a tactical genius. Dele Alli, Asensio, Fernandes. I mean, you've got to score that. You've got to score that. Sunderland did beat City 4-1 earlier. That's the excuse I'm going to go with. Alright, boys. Encourage. I mean, I should point out, Sunderland are in 8th and we are away from home. Not that that makes that result any better. But, like, they aren't the Sunderland of David Moyes' era. They're a Sunderland that are competent. I mean, should the hat go on first? I don't feel like this is a bottle. We were never winning and it was my B team playing. I feel like it's a bottle that you've got to have something to lose. Maybe I'm out of touch. I think people just want to see the hat on because it's not been on today. I mean, we really need to either get 2 late goals here or beat Juve now, or I'm going to feel like we fucked up. I mean, Jacobs scored. There's still time, I believe. Do you believe too? Get everyone forward. Dele Alli. Get on Shadow Striker, son. Attack, 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 attack. Route 1. There's still time, I believe. I still believe. Asensio, Jacobs, Dele Alli. That's not the pass. That's literally not the pass we need. Win that! I mean, it's just not happening, is it? It's just not happening. It could still happen. Wijnaldum, Dele Alli, Jacobs, someone make something magical happen, please. It's not. There's no magic. Magic isn't real, kids. I'm putting on the hat. Hope no one can see me through my windows. Not good enough, boys. It's all gone horribly, horribly wrong. I mean, all that's left now is to bottle it against Juve. I mean, when you look at those injuries, it's a little unfortunate, isn't it? I mean, let's be honest. At least Alexander-Arnold's now turned into a good right back. In fact, I should probably be playing him ahead of Trippier, because he has actually really developed, and I've not really appreciated the development that he's done. I mean, he's literally better than Trippier now. Fair play, Alexander-Arnold. You've earned a spot in today's game. We are lacking attacking options on the bench today. It's not great. Right. I didn't think that bid was going to be accepted. Oh! Oh, it's happening. Oh, it's happening. He's having an argument. He's not happy. Furious despite wanting to sign to play in a stronger squad. So I'll give you a new offer, boys. New offer. I've increased the offer. I've been generous here. You wanted 90 million earlier. Arsenal are down in 9th. Sunderland are ahead of Arsenal by 5 points. I did not bottle it against Sunderland, even though I'm wearing the hat. This hat is really tight around my head. If we beat Juve now, I look like a genius. I mean, maybe their team will be tired. Look, I'm increasing the offer. I'm being reasonable here. Look, mate, I need you to kick up more of a fuss. He's unhappy. He's gone to the press. Top transfer target now. Right, Donnarumma, I need you to go and tell the club to him. Do it for us. Donnarumma's improving as well. That's worth noting. He's looking, well, he's like the best goalkeeper in the game. But he's looking very, very good now. We didn't make any significant signings in January. It's pretty much the same team it was before. We've only really made 2 signings this year, and Mbappe's been injured for 5 months. Just a reminder, guys, if you are watching the stream for the first time, don't forget to hit the follow button. You get notified whenever we go live here on Twitch. It is greatly appreciated. If you really enjoy the stream, if you want to show some additional love, you can subscribe to the Twitch channel. You get some emotes. You get a nice little fancy bit next to your name. They are greatly appreciated. And if you don't want to subscribe, you can just give kind of a one-off donation. It goes towards kind of all the essentials that I have in life. You know, my bills, my shopping, takeaway pizza. So, essentials. And yeah, it is greatly appreciated, although it's not expected in any way. I'm just glad that people are watching the stream today, and hopefully you're going to get to watch us beat Juventus. That's the dream. That's the aim here. Right, so we're 4-1 down, but we did score an away goal. We're without Coutinho. We're without Klein. We're without Mbappe. Mbappe's still out for 4 to 8 weeks, so he's going to be back soon, maybe. Yeah, it's not a full-strength team. It's the best team we can field. Let's see what we can do. Juve, they played a 4-4-2 last time we met them. They're playing that again. In fact, it's pretty much the same 11. We need to avenge ourselves for last game, boys. Show people it wasn't the system. It was a bad day at the office. Pineapple on pizza shouldn't be a thing. No. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. Oh, boys. Right. 3-0 win. Easy. Asensio, forward. Wijnaldum. Mario. Keane. Keita. This is really nice play. Keane, whip it in. What a goal. Get comfortable. We might be about to go on a roller coaster. I'm going to order Domino's if we win this game on aggregate. Right, come on, boys. I believe. Hashtag believe if you believe. Raise your Vidukas. Let's get another. Let's just get another. Why not? That's not what I wanted to see. I mean, there can't be another goal now, can there? This is going to be a long highlight. Okay, panic over. I mean, it's a good start to the game for us. I'm a little bit nervous, so I apologise if I don't talk much during this game. But we need another goal, really, before half-time. Another goal before half-time. That builds up my spirits more. Okay, highlight here is actually Juve coming forward, which is a little bit of a concern. Look at the stats. We've had a little bit more possession. We've had a few more shots and chances as a whole. But while they're coming forward, they've got players who can take just one chance. That's really the risk. Higuain, Dybala. Oh, I don't believe. We need 3 goals again to take it to extra time. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Right, keep believing, boys. Teo bringing the ball forward to Mario. Kante. Keita. We've got options here. We've got options. Kante hits it. What are you doing? Why try that, Kante? Who is this man? This is not the N'Golo Kante of real life. I believe still. I mean, where's that come from? First time, bang. Our players score some screamers. Can I take the hat off yet? Not really, we're still bottling it. We're not bottling this game. We're bottling the fixture as a whole, but not this one game. 2 goals needed. Can we get another before half time? There's a highlight. Get your hopes up, or get ready to have them slated. Not like this. If they score another, it is over at that point. Counter. Run, Wijnaldum. Run, you little Dutchman. Switch it right. That's the ball. Asensio. Options. Cross it. Sweat it. That's the ball. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. I thought he was going to shoot then. Wijnaldum back post. Who is Coutinho? Hashtag who is Coutinho? I still believe. There can't be another highlight straight from kickoff, can there? I mean, if they score, suddenly we need to score 4. Is that right? Not like this. Donnarumma, nice stop. So if they score, we'll need 3 again. Don't like this. I mean, I think it's proof that, as I said, like this tactic can work against a 4-4-2, and I think it was just a bad day in the office when we played in Italy. We can go toe-to-toe with Juve on our day. Let's avenge it, boys. Passionate. There's a lot to come from you. I believe. Come on. It's not over. It's never over. Teo. I mean, it's a highlight from kickoff. Why commentate it? Time's trickling away. We need another goal to take it to extra time. I don't want to overcommit going forward. Asensio, Chiesa. We have options forward here. That's a bad pass. Kante, finish it, please! That was a chance. It got me up on my feet. Right, who's tiring? Who is tiring? Teo's not had the greatest game. Neither's either fullback, though, to be fair. I'm going to take off Chiesa, and I'm going to bring in Emre. 18 minutes. 18 minutes to try and make something happen. We've dominated this game, can I just say that much? I was about to make a change and then a highlight started. Oh, that might have been the chance. Morata, Cuadrado. This is bad. Nice clearance. Pressure now. Press more. Don't let him run inside. Not like this. Teo wins it. Wijnaldum. This is where we can break really quickly. Emre. Dele Alli, please. No. Dele Alli. Kante, hit it! I believed for a second. Right. The thing is with this system, it doesn't really revolve around having possession. Much more. Get stuck in. Go for it. Still time. But we are committing a lot of men forward now. There's a highlight. I mean, that's something, right? Mario, Kante, Teo. Good ball in. Please, just get a good ball. Dele Alli! He's missed it again! No! He hit the woodwork as well. Emre, why shoot? We could be winning this game by like 5. Overload it for 2 minutes. Still time. Asensio. Hit it, Son. Emre. He saved it again. Who is this man in goal? Done so well in this game. Teo. Dele Alli. This... Oh, why didn't you dribble with it, Dele Alli? That's it. We had so many chances. It's in! He's given a foul, Matip! We scored and it was disallowed for a foul. Are you shitting me? I can't believe it. I'm not wearing that. We've not bottled this. Well, we have bottled. We should have won, but we've won 3-1. Oh my god. How have we not won this? How? We had a goal disallowed in the with 1 minute left. I just feel sad. I feel like I've aged significantly. I mean, we did ourselves proud after that first leg, but how we've not like scored a fourth is beyond me. How many? We had like 3 highlighted chances in the end of the game. I don't even know. Don't even know. 5 clear-cut chances, 2 half chances. I mean, how good was Alex Merritt? Did he get man of the match? No, he got a 6.8. I mean, that's harsh. He put in saves at the end of the game. I mean, he's good. Is he? How does he compare to Donnarumma? Because I'm curious. Donnarumma's better. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe this. The fact we had a goal disallowed just makes me feel physically sick. I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. We're going to play this Leeds United game to end the stream today. I think Ben might be streaming after I'm done. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure Ben will now confirm or deny it. But I think we'll just do that Leeds game so we kind of know what competitions we're still in going into the next episode. I can't believe that. I can't believe the amount of chances we had was ludicrous at the end. I wanted to have dominoes as well. I was going to get dominoes if we won. I can't justify it now. I could use pepperoni to wipe up my tears. I just feel sad. Am I allowed to just feel sad after that game? I apologise to my neighbour downstairs. There was one point where for the first time in a while I literally stomped my feet. It probably made a loud bang. So I apologise. Neighbour, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I'm so sad. I kind of want to wear the hat again. It was quite comfortable. I mean, it was a good game. I mean, were you entertained, I guess, is the question. If you were entertained, then it's okay. I just feel sad. I mean, do I just play the best team and smash Leeds? I think that's what we do to cheer myself up. Although we do have a few midweek games coming up, which is a little bit of a pain. Got United. We'll probably start the next stream with that game. Shame about the injuries. Right, let's see how we get on. Leeds United, strongest team. Let's just smash them. I can't believe that. We beat Juve 3-1. That's a really good performance. just feel down. Shall marry. I mean, it's a nice goal. Would have been nice against Juventus. I'm so salty. Not a bad goal for a regista. In off the woodwork. I mean, it looked like a foul throw in 3D, I'm going to be honest. Lovely finish. Another goal, please. Wijnaldum. Let's just annihilate them. Thank you. The pain is slowly flowing away. I just feel sad. I mean, it's great and all. I mean, how tired are Leeds? The players aren't even that tired. Would have been nice if we could have done this in the last 10 minutes against Juventus. You know, Leeds, Juventus, what's the difference? I mean, at least the players are proving a point, I guess. Win by 6 and get Dominoes. I can't really even justify getting Dominoes because I can't really afford it. But I would have sacrificed my bank balance in order to celebrate the win against Juve. My biggest win in FM, it would have been one from the Gibraltar save. If you're talking competitive game, not like doing a friendly against some shitty nobody team. Probably when I was managing in Gibraltar, I think I got like a 16 or 17-0. We want 4. I mean, that would have been insane by Wijnaldum. It wasn't insane because he screwed it up. It would have been insane. Can I just say, guys, thank you to everyone who's watching the stream. We're at 501 viewers. I'm not sure how many we were at for the Juventus game, but I'm grateful for you guys who are watching. Last time I checked, we were at 350 viewers. So, yeah, thank you to all you guys who have been coming in, and obviously you guys have been watching for the last kind of 3 hours. It is greatly appreciated. Hopefully you've been enjoying the stream, and obviously if you haven't already, if you're just kind of wandering in here for the first time, don't forget to hit the follow button so you get notified whenever we go live here on Twitch. What are we doing with the ball here? I mean, it's a little bit risky around the back. I don't know if I like that. Gator. Dele Alli. Make something magical happen. Crosses it. Kante's there. Again. I mean, this is great and all, but it doesn't make up for it. Jack, do you still miss Gibraltar? I haven't played the Apex save since, really. I quite enjoy managing in Gibraltar. It's quite a fun league to do. Have you played Juve yet? I left the stream. See, I think you're probably not trolling, but I just feel sad inside, so I don't want to talk about it. The tactic is already uploaded, Football Jord. I can't believe that we didn't beat Juve. I can't believe this. Gator, options in the middle. Wijnaldum, I mean, that should have been a goal. If you do download the tactic, guys, off the Steam Workshop, because it is down there, you can subscribe to it. Make sure that you give it a rating, leave a comment. Let me know how you get on using it. I'm curious to see how other people do with it. I'm not going to claim it's some god tactic by any means, but if you've got a team with higher work rates, at least from the few teams I've used it with, it seems to work really, really well. Yeah, so if you missed the Juve games, we lost to Juve away from home 4-1 and we won the home leg 3-1. We had a goal disallowed for a foul in the box with about 40 seconds left of the game. I would have taken it to extra time. So that's why if you've just come in, I'm a little bit sad at the moment. Just a bit depressed, I've got to be honest. I was expecting so much more. And instead, it didn't even go to extra time. I mean, we're not even going to get 6-0 for a pizza. It's not even going to happen. This hat makes me feel less shame somehow. Oh, I should point out, if you don't know what this hat is, basically if I bottle it, we'll use the word bottle with inverted commas, I have to wear this hat. But we're not going to bottle this game, so I can take the hat off after this game. But it's a lovely hat, a Ramdeuter hat. Thank you to Football Manager for sending me it. Got my Football Manager mug as well. Look at this, I'm a full-on sellout. I mean, the second half was boring, but we won. Leeds actually had a lot of chances. Kante man of the match. Benitez caught scouting. What are you doing? Oh, he's looking at players for Spain. Oh, England boss. Oh, okay, the Spain manager was there, so I was getting really confused for a second. Alexander-Arnold's got to be worth a nod to the first team soon. He's looking really, really solid as kind of a right wing back. How does he compare to Klein now? That is probably something worth checking. Where is Klein? I'm blind. There he is. Klein's better physically and mentally, but Alexander-Arnold's technicals are really, really solid. How's the young Korean looking? Let's give him a look. How has he done over the last 3 months while we've been streaming? He's doing okay. He hasn't played anymore for the international team. Looks like it's the off-season in Korea anyway. He's looking pretty solid. I think we can all agree. Who does the game consider our best young player? It is Insuradal. We'll go with that as his name. Looks pretty good, this guy. I think he could be really good. It's a shame that he's good technically, but like in terms of his finishing composure and off the ball, they're all pretty meh. And kind of defensively, he's not that great either. He kind of needs to work out which area of the game he wants to work on. But he looks like he's doing okay on his loan. 10 appearance, 7.45 average rating. Prono's doing well on his loan as well. This guy's going to be really good. On loan at Dynamo, playing for Paraguay's national team regularly. Who else is doing well? Bachi. He's doing okay, playing for Turkey's national team. Developed nicely. Woodburn on loan. Looks pretty solid as well. Yeah, I did play football for a football team when I was younger. Edu Perez soon to get a massive wage hike. We're all going to look forward to that. It's going okay. We're failing financial fair play in terms of the wage regulations, but that will just be a fine that we pay for that, so I'm not so fussed. Got a few good players coming in as well who we've agreed to sign, including this guy Michael. I'm going to call him Michael rather than Orgenfahler. Actually, it's quite a satisfying name to say with a thick, musty accent as if I might be German. I still want to get this guy from Freiburg. Still trying to unsettle him. We'll play another bid. Who was the other guy that we signed? It was this guy, Troger. Looks like he could be good as well. How was the Arsenal game last stream? Oh, it was beautiful, the game. It was easy. Did Arsenal just draw? Arsenal are doing really badly. They're in 9th. Like, does that... Oh, and Neil McLean, who we've agreed to sign, is joining us, and he's considered their best young player. That's funny. That means he's probably quite good. I bet there's some other players here we've missed out on who we should have gone for. I thought the Champions League final yesterday was pretty entertaining. I thought the first half was better than the second half. It was a bit of a shame how Juve fizzled out. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I think Ben said he was going to be streaming. I don't know if he's back from his dinner. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do a mini raid while there's a group of us here. I encourage you to go and check out some other FM streamers and not kind of confine yourself to the few people who perhaps you're already aware of. In terms of who's streaming... Oh, Ben, are you here now? Have you eaten dinner, or should I do a raid somewhere? Let me know, Ben. Could just raid a random Korean stream. That'd be funny. Let's go. Who should we raid? Who should we raid? I'm looking for someone now. Let's go with this guy, the FM_Guru. It's a big name. Can he live up to the billing? FM Guru, go show him some love. Thank you everyone who watched the stream today. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time for the next stream. Probably going to be looking to do it kind of midway through next week. And yeah, that's going to be all from me, guys. I will talk to you all in a bit. Goodbye. I'm taking off this hat now as well.